What's up, folks? Welcome back to the stream. We're live with the T5S2 Pod 60 finals, and this is a fairly spicy one. We've got over here in the red a slightly, not a very, just a slightly disappointing salad. We were expecting a little more out of this one, maybe some croutons, a little grated Parmesan, a nice maybe a higher quality of dressing, but unfortunately it was a little wilted and it didn't come out quite as nice as we were expecting, so we have a slightly disappointing salad over here on Blood Angels. Salad is, if you may remember, a T5S2 champion back in season 5. That was with Chaos Space Marines, however, in 9th edition, and now back on the train playing Blood Angels. So pretty interesting stuff. A little bit of similar energy there, but it'll be interesting to see if he goes back to Chaos Space Marines now that their new codex has been fully revealed. Versus over here in the blue, this is a surprising turn of events, everyone. This is Matt Damon, the Hollywood actor himself, Matt Damon, a.k.a. Jonathon B, a multiple-time GT winner, rocking Blood Angels. And so we have a Blood Angels mirror match here, but Jonathon is a perennial Eldari simp and has been playing Eldari for basically every time we've seen him on stream. So having him flip over to Blood Angels over here on the blue side for this game is absolutely wild. I think maybe doing some experimentation, maybe not believing in the power of the Eldar quite as much as maybe he would have in the past, but rocking some Space Marines today. This salad has some budget ranch. Yeah, one of the worst salads I ever had was at a barbecue place in I think like the middle of Illinois. We were driving across country to a convention, and they had like 3 pieces of lettuce and then just gave you a packet of Caesar dressing, and that was their whole salad. I was like, wow, incredible. But that's what I get for ordering a salad, not only in sort of Midwest U.S., but also in a barbecue joint. Silly B. All right, let's talk about the lists here as the players are going through their deployment. And by the way, chat, this is going to be a little bit of a stream-palooza. We have another event scheduled at 2 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time, so about 2 hours from now. I think what will likely happen is we'll have the players start that game, and then as soon as this one is done, we'll hop over to that one, so it'll be a little bit of a double feature. That is going to be the, I believe, the 59 finals. I'll just double check what that matchup is going to be real quick here. That is indeed going to be the Pod 59 finals. So we're going back in time, one pod placement. And the matchup for that game is on Blood Angels again, but this time against Steel Shine playing Blood Angels versus Faye playing Adeptus Auroritas. So we're last week, or at least last couple of weeks, felt like the Thousand Suns show. We had 1,000 Suns in every single game. Now it's the Blood Angels show. Feels like we get one faction a week where it's going to be the same faction a bunch of times. I have a sneaking suspicion that the next brace of Prod Finals we're going to look at is going to be the Orcs show, and then we'll probably get a Chaos Space Marine one in there before things settle out with all the new stuff. Deity Dominic got to get into one of the online tournaments, dude. Hell yeah. Exclamation point Discord if you want to participate in these events. They are free, these pods. You do get preferential access if you're a patron, and I appreciate everybody who supports the Patreon. The Patreon helps support me get this stuff done.
INKY
Ash with the 34-month reset. Thank you so much.
INKY
One of us. Perfect. That was gorgeous. It's basically art at that point. But yeah, we're commentating it today. It's going to be all commentary all day today with these games. 2 games in one day is going to be rad. And then we'll get back to a regularly scheduled broadcasting next week. Oh, I have not done a prediction chat. Let's get that done. Let's throw, who will you back? Jonathon or Salad is going to be the question. And the players we're having a discussion before the game. They feel that it's probably very second player favored. Second player in these matchups has a lot of really interesting benefits that they have. Not only do they get bottom round 5 scoring, which is huge. So you with a fast army like Blood Angels, and both of these players are on Sons of Sanguinius, by the way, you can push really hard. You have the maneuverability to jump onto the objectives that have been created in the center. We are playing the Ritual for this game, so there's only one objective in No Man's Land to begin with, but as the game goes on, the players will perform an action with their units in No Man's Land to create objectives 9 inches away from existing objectives. So we will start to build objectives as the game continues, and then the final player will probably get the opportunity to jump on those objectives and score very quickly. The other benefit that you have is that both of these players are going to be putting a lot of stuff into reserve. Although it actually looks like a Salad has base maybe just ground deploying everything. Not the case for Jonathon. Jonathan's got a Lamarty's brick of Jump Back Death Company Marines in Deep Strike. If you are going second, you get the first opportunity to rapid ingress those models. Rapid ingress is such a huge deal for the Blood Angel, for the Sons of Sanguinius detachment, because they have no baseline mobility enhancers, so their threat range is very predictable. But rapid ingress allows you to set up that threat range basically anywhere you want, and with a 12-inch base move plus a 2d6 charge, they can basically cross the distance from any screening unit to anything that you important that you want to hit in one turn. So being able to do that on the bottom of the first round is extremely valuable for these armies. If the Blood Angels go first, they could try to move block the other Blood Angels. That's true. The Scouts will definitely, I think, help with that a little bit. Salad did get first deployment, so he's dropped a Scout unit over here to potentially plug this gap from a Land Raider going through. So he may be able to stop the Land Raider Redeemers from pushing up, although most of their, both of these players' sort of armies are jump back equipped, so they're not quite as worried about the move blocking. It's just going to be the vehicles and the Land Raiders and the Rhinos and stuff that will be blocked off. That said, you do need those Scouts to be able to perform that ritual action, and the Scouts are just fodder for the sort of light infantry sweepers like these assault jump back intercessors, or jump back assault intercessors that can go in and clip them out really quickly. Yeah, so both armies are pretty similar. We can take a quick peek at the list. They are in the bot, so exclamation point lists in the chat if you want to take a look at them. Jonathon is running a Land Raider Redeemer. I believe that both players are running a single Land Raider Redeemer. Sometimes we see a Rhino in these Blood Angels lists in order to carry a foot Death Company squad. I don't believe that we're doing that today. Instead, the Land Raiders, it looks like, are just holding Assault Intercessor Captain units. So the benefit of this combination here is that the Assault Intercessors will get wound rerolls when they target an enemy on an objective. The Captain can use its once per game ability to give its weapon devastating wounds, and it is equipping a Power Fist this time around. So it's going to come in with swinging 10 devastating wound attacks with wound rerolls. And that dude is, 8, strength 10 devastating wound attacks with wound rerolls, not 10 attacks. That would be a lot. Only 8 attacks. Big difference. That allows that unit, especially with a judicious use of Red Rampage, to clip out most heavy targets. So you can come in and between a little bit of chip damage from the Assault Intercessors themselves, plus the big hit from the Captain, probably knock out heavy vehicles up to a Land Raider. It might have a little trouble hitting something that big, especially through Armor of Contempt and a high base save, but they still certainly have the opportunity to roll that good. It does look like we might be doing some move blocking here. Jonathon placing some Scouts in the center of the table to try to block off the line of ingress for the Land Raider. And then pre-measuring the Scout move for those Scouts, because they are going to get to move based on who goes first. That also is going to potentially, a Scout unit that far forward, gotta make sure it's 9 inches away from the deployment line though, to be fair. Yeah, there you go. A scout unit that far forward may also block the scout moves of the opposing scouts, depending on who goes first. No, we're not going to put them there, it looks like. So you can actually prevent your opponent from move blocking you if you can block the scout move from pushing too far, because they do have to end that move 9 inches away from you. So we can reload my list page here. Got a little messed up. Take a quick look at the lists. Jonathan running Lamarties in that Death Company brick, 10 Death Company Marines to give them -1 damage with Lamarties, and back it up with their own Feel No Pain. 2 Captains with Power Fist, plus a Sanguinary Priest with Icon of the Angel. I don't know where he is attached. Looks like he's attached to a Vanguard Veteran Squad, so he's going to be giving them +1 AP, so their weapons go from AP1 to AP2. Another little common combo, and we don't see that in this list, but I believe that we do in Very Disappointing Salad, or Slightly Disappointing Salads list, is a Captain with a Jump Pack in this unit. That nets them on the charge +3 strength and pushes their quote Vanguard Veteran weapons to strength 8. AP2 with the attached Sanguinary Priest. So they actually, at that point, go to a pretty reasonable profile at killing basically any kind of infantry will die almost immediately to them. And they are very threatening to most vehicles in the game because they're attacking so many times. 40 attacks with that unit is a lot. But we don't see that in Jonathan's list, so they're going to be capped at strength 7, which I don't think is an important break point for this particular game. It does mean that they wound other Marines on 3s instead of 2s, but with enough attacks and that they will probably chew through most of them anyway. I think the only thing that they really have to be worried about is like these opposing 10-man jump pack infantry squads. We'll see if that ends up being relevant. We then have the 2 Assault Intercessor squads for the captains, as we talked about. 3 units of Assault Intercessors with jump packs, mostly as trading units, essentially. These guys can just run up into the middle of the table. They're relatively cheap at 80 points. They're fast. They move 12. And then they'll come in with swinging with a bunch of Strength 7 Chainsword attacks, or excuse me, Strength 6 Chainsword attacks, and Strength 10 Power Fist attacks, thanks to the bump from Sons of Sanguinius. So they're good at clearing out basically any light to medium infantry, and they're also dealing mortal wounds on the charge for the most part as well. We then have 2 units of Death Company, a 5-man with jump packs, which has a little bit of another trading unit to punch through some heavier stuff because they do have Inferno Pistols and Power Fists, and then a big 10-man with Inferno Pistols and Power Fists to join with Lamarties. Those guys are also good at clipping out heavier vehicles. The Inferno Pistols do get hit rerolls thanks to their Death Visions of Sanguinius, I believe. And then they're absolutely monstrous in melee with those big strength Power Fist attacks. We then have the 2 Scout squads, the Vanguard Veteran squad that we looked at earlier, and a Land Raider Redeemer. Moving on from that, Disappointing Salad is running 3 captains, 2 jump pack captains, as well as the 2 foot captains that we talked about earlier. Lamarties, he is jumping into a 10-man Death Company jump pack unit as well. A Calidus Assassin, so already getting a little bit of a benefit on tactical secondaries from Disappointing Salad, although he's going to have less on the table in order to fight with. Although the Calidus Assassin isn't too bad in this matchup, with fights first and a pretty good flamer and a high AP 2 damage melee weapon. She's actually very difficult for other, especially 5 model Marine squads to engage into, because there's a not unreasonable chance that she kills 3 of those Marines when they charge her. And if they haven't done any damage with shooting, or if they haven't done any impact mortal wounds with Assault Intercessors, for example, she'll probably survive that combat and end up killing most of the unit. But she's also mostly there to jump around and score points, for sure. We then have the 2 Assault Intercessor squads that join the captains, 2 units of 5 jump pack Assault Intercessor squads, an Infiltrator squad in order to block out some real estate, plus 2 Scout squads, as well as 10-man Vanguard Veterans and the Land Raider Redeemer to carry those Assault Intercessors in. The Sanguinor, also in this list, absolutely wild profile. We see him, I think, hanging in Deep Strike over here. He can effectively, after a charge is completed, he can jump into engagement with the unit, and he has fight first that charges him. So and he has another profile that's going to be fairly good against the opposing Marine profiles. He has a AP3 2 damage devastating wound sword. So with 8 attacks when he's swinging first there. And he's also not the easiest guy to kill. He has a 4+ invulnerable save, a 2+ armor save, and 7 wounds to punch through. So what he can do, and what we'll probably see happen here, is that there's going to be a lot of instances where charges could be made. But if you don't get perfect... Land Raider wheelies over here. Just doing little spins. If you don't get a perfect engagement with that charge, what the Sanguinor can do is actually hop into combat and string the unit out. So you can imagine a situation where your unit is, strung in a line. Only the front models could engage the opponent if you got a low charge, for example. The Sanguinor pops in the back of the unit, and suddenly the unit has a tough time piling in or consolidating because of unit coherency. It can't pull too far forward or back because there's an enemy model engaging the back of that unit, and then he fights first and can kill several of them as well to mitigate their damage output. So he is very dangerous in this matchup. Now there is like defensive technology. You can hold up Armor of Contempt, and he actually only ends up killing maybe 2 or 3 Marines on average. Hitting on 2s, he probably drops 1 to 2 hits. Wounding on 3s, he probably drops 3 hits, and then you're saving a couple of them. So it's a lot of attacks, and it sounds like a big deal, but he doesn't actually like kill whole units by himself typically, unless he gets very lucky. So he's mostly a threatening piece, and then he can sort of jump around the table by himself whenever he's online. It'll be interesting to see how Salad uses him. I think that he's mentioned to me before the game that he felt like the inclusion of the Sanguinor was one of the big benefits that he had in this matchup, because he is so good at messing with opponents' fight phases. But we are going to be rolling to go first, and it looks like Jonathan is taking the first turn with a 6 on the initiative roll, and we'll see how this game ends up working out.
Is it?
No.
Am I
it's just
insane?
9 models for scouts.
Yeah. I'm insane, I guess.
I'm like, I don't think so.
I never get that close to scouts anyways.
That's
I always end up running
it's
away.
mainly if I like draw like behind me, so just have the option to do it.
Yeah, so Scout's pushing up the table here. They have to stay 9 inches away from enemies, but the only restriction on enemy deployment zones is for infiltrators itself. So they have to start 9 inches away from the deployment zone and all enemy models, and then end their move 9 inches away from enemy models, so they can actually push potentially into the opponent's deployment zone if they are not being screened out by that movement. And then the purple scouts over here are going to be moving up, and they are going to be physically body blocking these red scouts on Salad's side of the table from being able to push forward and move block a lot of the forward aggression like we talked about. But I think in this instance, those models are much more valuable as screens and as scenario pieces than they are as move blockers on this at this stage. Interesting kind of dynamic with Blood Angels is that, like I mentioned before, they don't have that many threat range increasing effects, so they actually don't really threaten across the midboard of the table in turn 1. You could maybe make some cheeky stuff happen if you push super far forward with the Land Raider Redeemer and get like some big lucky charges, but there's not a real reason to go for that. You don't really need to play that aggressively, and there's a very high chance you get punished for it. So the scouts aren't in grave danger right now. They might take a couple pistol shots. They might take a couple pot shots from the Land Raider Redeemer if it just chooses to expose itself, but unless Jonathan wants to give up, huge units to kill them, I think the only thing that's maybe reasonably in threat range is these jump back assault intercessors, which could be an even trade for those guys, but you are definitely losing out on points there. Although you are gaining board presence, which definitely helps prevent enemy screening. Assassination and Cleanse are the draws for Jonathan. Cleanse is not too bad. It has been ruled in the earlier this year, the rules update that there is a objective control check at the end of the turn So the cleanse action can be performed while in any position on the table. You can cleanse while not on an objective, but it will only score if you end that turn on an objective that you control. So what the play pattern is here is that we have one objective in the center of the table. Jonathon can perform the action with a unit to create a second objective, and then at the end of the turn, check his control of that objective, and if a second unit that is performing the cleanse action is in range of it, he'll also cleanse that objective too to score it. So he should probably get a full 5 for cleanse here. Assassination is a bad draw for this turn, however. That's usually going to be a pretty good draw in this matchup because your opponent has a lot of very aggressive characters that you can clip out pretty easily. But if we're getting it on the first turn where nobody can jump in, nobody can really get to the fight, that's probably just going to be discarded for a command point. A little unfortunate there, but it could be worse. We could be getting capture enemy outposts this early in the game, which would be a little disgusting. See how our prediction has gone, chat. 68% in favor of Jonathon. More points, but more voters for Salad. Salad is the man of the people today. Scout scored 10 points one last game. You drew behind and homers. Hilarious. Blood Angels on on-combat knives and one shotgun on their scouts. I think I would. That's probably the build. Yeah, it looks like they have 2 shotguns in the scout units this time around. Close combat weapon on the sergeant. With a chainsword, excuse me, on the sergeant, and then shotguns on the other guys, plus the heavy weapons. The heavy weapons on the scouts, I think they're very relevant. The missile launcher and sniper rifle. It's nice, like it's just added value for scouts, right? In the situations where you don't have to advance them to go do stuff, you just get free, really, kind of spiky ranged attacks. And it just adds to your volume of fire that you can run in on a big unit that you're trying to clip out. Damn Legion, what's up? Nice to see you in the chat. How's it going? Hope everyone's having a good Friday. Who's got some 40K scheduled this weekend? Who's ready for a good weekend of 40K? We got new Chaos Space Marine rules. So I'm sure a lot of people are going to be playing that stuff this weekend. Probably RTTs, I imagine, will be playing those. And then we'll see GTs pick them up next week. But it feels like we've had, between the Custodies and Orc releases 2 weeks ago, then Tau, I guess that was 3 weeks ago. Then we moved on to getting Tau points. So we played Tau last week. We saw Tau results come in, and they were bad, so that's very sad. And then this week, we're going to start seeing Chaos Space Marine results. It feels like we got a second balanced data slate. And then a week before that, right, was the actual balanced data slate. So within the last month, the face of 40K has changed. We got essentially 4 new factions made competitively legal. one each week. It's been an absolute insane week for 40K. Oh, T-Dog, no IRL events because of the baby? That's fair. I mean, that's priorities. But congratulations again on your kid. It's awesome, man. Playing 3 games this weekend? Hell yeah, dude. Get some Tau reps in there. Dr. Dude's playing Alamo GT. What are you playing? New Chaos Space Marines? Are they allowed? So did not get aggressive secondaries here, so we're seeing Jonathon pull his top left scouts backwards. Gonna try to keep them a little safe for a push the next round. Old Chaos Space Marines. Lame. That's probably fair, though. That's gonna be a big meta shakeup, I think. Renegade Raiders is gonna be nuts as soon as it pops out, and I think people have to start bringing anti-warp talent technology. I don't know what that technology looks like, but I'm sure there's something. It's kind of weird because there's a big dichotomy between Chaos Space Marines and Orcs. The solutions to both of them Might just be like indirect fire, so you can kill them before they engage. The solutions to both of them, I think, are totally opposite from one another. Where the Chaos, like Orcs, you want to heavily screen super duper hard, and Chaos Space Marines you don't want to screen because they kill your screens for free. Bland Gator Redeemer. Yeah, just Overwatch them. Yeah, really strong Overwatch threat's probably also good for sure. Or you play like, I guess like big damage sponges that they don't have a great chance of killing is big too. Although they have like a million attacks at Twin Linked and lethal hits when they need them to, so they're good against a lot of profiles. And they're cheap enough that in some matchups you just slam them into something random and be like, it's fine. We got damage out of them, so it's okay. Or they just score points or whatever. Wolfen beat Warp Talons with Fight on Death. Yeah, Wolfen are also like, I don't know if Wolfen are their favorite food, right? Because Wolfen are actually kind of tanky. They have like an invulnerable save backed up with a feel no pain, so they're with a boatload of wounds. So like a 5-man Warp Talon squad won't kill them. A 10-man might. But then yeah, you also get to hit them back too.
So I'll just move it to there, basically.
T6 2 plus with Armor of Contempt. So like a Centurion? Is that a Centurion profile? Or are they T7? Doesn't matter. Either one. Anything that makes them wound on 5s, right? But like, I don't think you want to be like screening 110-point Warp Talons with your expensive Centurion squads or whatever. Well, Mega Knobs don't Armor of Contempt against Warp Talons, right? But they have the 4+ Feel No Pain, which is like probably better. Why do I think Redeemers didn't go up in points? Yeah, I don't know. I think that everyone expected them to. I wonder if there's a consideration that... there's a narrative. I don't know if I want to like call it a realistic consideration, but I know that there's a narrative within the community that Space Marines on their own are not strong enough to compete without these big sort of flagship units. So stuff like, the Fire Discipline combo and stuff like Land Raider Redeemers or whatever are like supporting the faction. I don't know if I agree with that narrative. I think that Space Marines are strong enough to compete on their own merits. I don't know if they need the Land Raider Redeemer. I think the Redeemer gives them a lot of midboard control that they maybe wouldn't otherwise have, but I think they could, like, their faction has infinite data sheets. I think they could source it elsewhere. I don't think it's necessary. Like, you can play Vindicators and you can play the other Redeemers, or the other Land Raiders, excuse me. Or you just upcharge the Land Raider Redeemer and make it less, what's the word? Less attractive to take in duplicates. Because right now the one-off Redeemer is it's okay, right? It's sort of a Sulo melee delivery system, but the issue, in my opinion, comes from when you start taking like 2 or 3 of them, and that being a legitimate list. Then I think it becomes a little silly. So like if you pay an extra 15 points for your single Redeemer, it's kind of whatever. This list would lose, maybe downgrade a Scout Squad or something. But if you're taking a bunch of them, it could be problematic, or it could be tougher. Bring back Flyers. I don't know if anybody actually wants Flyers to come back. Who remembers 6-plane AdMech? That was a whole can of worms. So it looks like the Vanguard veterans have constructed a objective near Jonathan's deployment zone. Scouts went in and cleansed those objectives to grab 5 points, discarding our assassination for a CP. Overwhelming force behind enemy lines are the draws for Salad, which does mean that he's got to push into the center of the table. The Redeemer will almost certainly do it by himself, but I don't know if Salad is that excited about committing the Redeemer this early in the game because it's such a strong threat against the faster infantry. Might try to get it with a shotgun squad, but that's a little dangerous.
I'll put
I think you just push the Redeemer, right? Like, you could lose the Redeemer, but you're threatening Sanguinor to fight off any of the really aggressive positions or aggressive pushes in response. And if you trade the Redeemer, but end up committing all of Jonathan's like big stuff, I think that's probably just good for you. Yeah, so trying to get in that position there would be nice with the Flammers. I think what Salad probably has to do is just push the Redeemer into this area. You can use the wall standoff to make engagement into it a little tough, because you can use the wall to like block real estate that you could normally charge into. But I don't know if we expect the Redeemer to survive once it commits in there. But is it worth an objective score? That's the question of the day. Behind enemy lines is a bit of an awkward pull this turn. I don't think there's any position in the deployment zone where the Calidus Assassin could appear. Looks like it has been well screened out by Jonathan. But it just means that both players will be starting on an extra command point, which makes things a little spicier for later. Triple Corvus Black Stars dropping kill teams. What kill team were we dropping out of a Corvus Black Star? That's my question. Their transport capacity is 1 kill team, like, or 10 infantry, right? Or is it only kill teams that they carry around? I should actually look at Deathwatch mechanics more, because I feel like I should give them a college try. Oh, their datasheet's broken on Wikipedia. I get a 404 result when I go to it. That's not great.
Somewhere, you there. I would like to contest.
It's gonna try to contest Jonathan's constructed objective. That's aggressive.
We're gonna advance yellow scouts.
Okay.
Should be good enough. Yeah.
Are we not pushing to kill these scouts over here? Now, Jonathan did play extremely cagey.
Yeah, you see what I'm doing.
I'm not even actually sure why he played so cagey here with these units running around the side, because there's not really that many long-range threats that could interact with them. There are the scout squads themselves,
Just guys going to the
but that's about it.
Okay.
So, like, I don't know if he needed to hide as much in this position over here. He could probably sort of deploy in this section and stage. Because he would have a much more interesting engagement onto this objective if Salad elected to position this objective this turn if he wanted to. I think what we may see is the Land Raider push over here and just try to cook any of these Assault Intercessor squads to push on that side of the table. And then just like sort of cement control of that side of the table.
Up there.
Basically like we see Jonathan doing. We're going to see a lot of yin and yang kind of mirrored positioning in this game.
My Land Raider is basically going to copy what your Land Raider does.
Oh, you get 12 infantry. Gravis takes up 2. We're 2 off from taking a fire discipline combo inside a Corvus Black Star.
Infiltrator. Scooch back, and these guys are gonna. Come back as well. Really not gonna move them too far.
The Corvus gets a twin-linked las cannon,
on dice.
2 3 damage missile launchers, and a hurricane bolter with ignore cover. That's not terrible. 180 points though, it's a lot.
Fascinated on dice.
There's a kitty cat, and off topic. Hell yeah. Oh my god. What a cute little pink button nose on that kitty cat. It's adorable.
give you a 9 on dice if you want to. Ten in charge, 10 in charge, 10, 10, 10, 10. These guys can stay. These scouts are not in a
4 heavy bolter, 3
great
terminators
position.
with cyclone, 2 bikes.
But they are in a position.
I really just want to. So that's a veteran team, is that right? Or is that a Proteus kill team?
We're gonna advance the other soldier necessity unit.
Okay.
They go 13. That's amazing. Yeah, if you want to take a 10 incher, not gonna complain. Oh, this guy's gonna end up back here. Advance.
Yeah, the Watchmaster is amazing for sure. His leadership, just having like Marnie as
I could call
Calgar
that good.
as a
For
like non-character HQ is kind of nuts. He doesn't give you CP, but he
Pitching
vects,
both
which is
secondaries.
I don't want to say better, but it is like
We're gonna
similar.
shoot first a little bit.
Okay, yeah. I guess you get your scouts and your land raider, then shoot.
We're gonna start with both of these scouts. They're gonna shoot 2 shotguns. They're doing an action. I lied. Land Raider.
Right. Yeah.
We're gonna have these scouts go ahead and shoot purple.
Okay.
I think everybody but this guy. So,
Yeah, looks that way.
shotgun or sniper first. Sniper hits with a sniper shot. Does not wound. Missile misses with rerolls. Misses shotguns. Rerolling hits.
Oh, I think I would
Fails.
try to fire
for
discipline
2
out like
wounds, you get
mass
100%
frag
of cover.
cannons. I think that would be my game
Go
plan.
both.
I'm taking out the back guys.
Bad guys, of course. Yeah, the Redeemer's gonna do his thing.
Yeah.
We're not gonna shoot
With like a
hunter killer missiles
lieutenant
too-
and a Watchmaster or something.
Let's shoot the hunter killer.
Or maybe just a
Redeemer.
lieutenant. You actually don't need
Makes
the
sense.
Watchmaster.
Hunter killer.
And then you can
And then just
get
everything
3
else.
cyclone missile launchers
Yeah,
and
everything
4
else
frag
that
cannons.
can see, reach into the
Yep.
scouts. It hits the hunter killer. Wounds with the hunter
I
killer.
think that's what I would do.
Save it.
It's 3 6s in a row. Jesus Christ.
Gatling. That was pretty crazy. Gatling.
That was, yeah.
Gatling's up in range. So 1 mortal, 3 saves.
Kill
3
and back.
damage.
And then, yeah, the dev wound will be at the end.
Yeah. And then I think it was just 2 roll 20 shots. I get a roll hits. That was a 6. 2 hits.
Okay, I'm going the other day.
One more wound for
Dude
you.
is running Calidus, Bjorn, Murderfang,
Kill a little 2.
3 Redemptors, and Max Wolfen.
I'm gonna. I think I'll take this on the. Kind of messing.
Can you double attack with a Judiciary? You can't, right?
Yeah, I guess I'll
Is
take it on the other shotgun at this point.
I don't. I think that.
Yeah,
I don't think the
and
Judiciary
then
has a double
definitely
attachment roll. does
At
it?
the end.
Yes.
Kill
yes,
him.
yes,
He's just a guy.
You can get Shock Soul, and then I will
He would probably be
ditch
way more
behind
playable if he
or
could double
command
attach to the
point for
unit.
certain.
Mm-hmm.
Do I want to ditch Investigate?
Overwhelming force you.
Or Overwhelming Force, sorry.
Yeah. If it was signals, you would have been scoring at least 4 points.
Yeah, I was kind of like ready to give me a signal maybe, but no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I do love
Overwhelming Force is
those
just-
the Wolf Bots lists,
You're not gonna do anything with Overwhelming Force.
Space Wolf Dreadnought list, because I think the Space Wolf faction Dreadnoughts are among the best for sure for Space Marine chapters.
Very eventful turn 1.
Might just be
I
the
know.
best, to be fair.
It took like
Although, like, you see Librarian and Death Company Dreadnoughts are like relatively often out of Blood Angels, but you have a lot of interesting stuff you can do. So, Salad pulled Jonathan off the center of the table, but did not end up killing the Scout Squad. So, Overwhelming Force got blanked. Didn't want to push the Land Raider Redeemer too far up. Salad definitely on a more defensive posture right now. Capture enemy outpost. Overwhelming Force is the draw for Jonathan. So it's up to him whether he wants to commit in on that Scout Squad as well. It's exactly the same position on the Scout Squad that he could go into.
I know you're waiting to incorrect on the bottom of my turn too. You don't have to tell me.
I would never.
Yeah. Also 5 primary HP.
Yes, yeah. So
The Flamer, he did not move the Flamers close enough to shoot the
So
Scouts.
if I
Yeah, they had
go-
bubbled the Scouts, the 12 inches. And in order to shoot them, I think the Land Raider would have had to move up into like this, sort of past the outside the ruin over here.
Yeah.
I don't think that Salad was ready to commit to that level.
problem is that as soon as I do that,
So he didn't end up firing the flame storms at the Scouts.
Yes.
He did just run up that one
His
Scout to
Hangover is
contest
definitely
in case he didn't
pretty
kill
good
the
in
front Scout
mirror,
there.
I'll give you that much.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I think we just have to oath the Scouts in the middle, try to get 3 points, and call it good there.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's do some movement then.
Mm-hmm.
I'm there. I guess the question is, do I just do this with the assault intercessors? No, because then the Sanguinor. The Sanguinor does the Sanguinor.
Yeah.
So I think the Land Raider might just do like this. And
One of those.
murder those scouts pretty good
Yeah.
and call it there.
So this is Death Watch. This is Proteus kill team. Firing at the Oath target and Gladius Task Force. All wombo comboed out
There.
with Storm of Fire and Fire Discipline. Gets like
Yeah, I think I can fit like that.
You are
right?
fat.
it gets like 10 lethal sustains out of its
Then my gun sticks around.
at like AP2 ignore cover frag cannons, and then you
yeah,
probably get another, I don't know,
we'll just do that.
3 or 4 out of your out of 3 Cyclone missile launchers that are AP3 ignore cover. Plus like standard wounds, so you're probably bumping that up by a significantly more. So you're probably handing them like 15 AP2 ignore cover 2 damage saves from the frag cannons, and you're like 4 or 5 from the Cyclones most likely.
Not capturing that enemy outpost.
That's like enough to kill basically any heavy tank in the game.
Big body on.
I just love Fire Discipline combo chat.
Right now.
I wish you could equip it alongside Tome of the Ectoclades. That'd be sweet.
So objective.
Unfortunately, their Saga sucks so bad. We did see them 5-0 a tournament with Champions of Rust last week, though.
Yeah.
So, pushing the Land Raider forward, we are actually committing the Land Raider from Salad, but from Jonathan, but Salad's Land Raider has moved sort of backwards a little bit, so he doesn't have to quite worry so much about the threat of those captains running in.
There.
this turn, because I don't know if Salad's Land Raider has quite the maneuverability to get up in the center of the table. So that allows Jonathan to play a little bit more aggressively, although that Vanguard Veteran Squad will probably turn it into soup if it ends up getting in there.
I think they're going to be pretty toast. So
that should clip out Salad's Scout Squad, which will reduce a lot of his ability to perform actions, and then also score overwhelming and prevent control of the center objective. I think I like Jonathan's position a little bit better. Salad's definitely playing for the late game here by playing so cagey, but Jonathan knows that he has to contest a primary objective at least a couple times to stop that bottom round 5 scoring from really destroying him. So that's why he's playing this like really, really wide swing around the left-hand flank. Yeah, and then this very spread. He knows that if he goes directly into Salad's army. I think whoever commits first is probably at a big disadvantage here. So if he goes into Salad's army from here, things get really bad for him, and then he gets sanguinored, and it gets really awkward. But he has the advantage on objective construction, so he can build a set of 2 or 3 objectives that he can sit on all game, and then try to max his own primary, which I think is going to be the game plan. And force Salad to come into him, because normally the aggressive player, the attacking player, has the is allowed to engage first. But if we can knock out this Scout Squad and force some of Salad's more aggressive units to come forward and start building objectives for him, then I think the ball is in Jonathan's court, and he gets to respond however he wants. So this is a good position for our blue Blood Angels over here, our Blued Angels. I do appreciate that Salad's playing a little bit more aggressively with his units out in the sides, because he's not really worried about his opponent shooting at him, which is very important.
So yeah, so you can get a 9 into the scouts.
The other thing that I wonder if we could see happen is that now that we are on bottom of the turn, the Sanguinor could just naturally rapid ingress.
So 10 to charge for your death.
And try to just go pop a unit by himself. Because I think that like this flank, for example, is a little open to something like the Sanguinor. If the scouts don't come back to do stuff, the Sanguinor could pop in, charge a unit, maybe Red Rampage and clip it out. I guess you don't need to Red Rampage. It just gives you lethals, which is kind of whatever. But you're winning on 2s and probably killing most of them because you get the charge bonus at that point. If they charge back into him, they can do mortal wounds, but it's unlikely they actually kill Sanguinor on the swing back because, first of all, he's very tanky and can Armor of Contempt. And second of all, he has fights first, so he's going to kill most of the unit before they swing. So it's a really tough situation for the Assault Intercessors to fight him. And they might be able to chip a couple of wounds with grenades and maybe get him with mortals, but it's probably a little bit of an awkward situation.
Okay.
Depending on where those scouts go, I would definitely be considering that if I was Salad.
Alrighty. I think my Death Company in the middle here are pretty happy there. Let's see, like 6 and 6 approximately, and then 3. So that's like probably 9, if not a little bit more. I'll just back them up here.
Get Overwatch, doesn't matter.
What's
Yeah.
that?
I'll just get Overwatch. It's not like it matters.
True. And then over here,
What do you mean attack you? We both have Land Raider Redeemers. It's impossible. You just can't fight.
Let's see, 15. You could very easily charge there with the stuff in the Land Raider. I don't think there's not much I can do about that. I guess I could be back a little bit. I think it is what it is.
With 3 heavy intercessors, 2 heavy bolters, 3 plasma inceptors, 2 eradicators of multi-melta, and a flamer aggressor. With an apothecary biologus. Is that better than the 4 frag storms and 3 cyclone missile launchers? I don't know if it is. It's a lot more 2 and 3 damage shooting. Is it? Actually. 2 heavy bolters and 2 plasma inceptors? No, actually it's not. I guess that's like a nice follow-up.
Let's get 3 points. The Land Raider will just put everything into your scouts. Not
Honestly, I just want to play
artillery,
multiple fire discipline combos. Just give me the opportunity to fire discipline combo everything in my army. And then
So we'll just start with multiple.
it'll be great. But
But
then I'd be
actually,
playing
let's do
Chaos
the
Space
flamer
Marines.
first. Those are flat too. So 15 shot.
Yep.
That was a great 7.
Do we Armor of Contempt here? I guess you don't know how many wounds are going through before you elect to Armor of Contempt. Oh!
I considered Aura of Contempt.
If he had, they would have
seriously considered it?
lived.
That would have been crazy.
Oh my god.
That would have been very crazy, yeah.
5 out of 7
all
5
right,
ups
so
would have
I'll
been
get my
absolutely
3
that is
points
that is
and then
tilting
a
right
CP.
there
Yeah.
for sure. Capture enemy outpost, getting cut
And
for a
a
CP. Let's see what Salad ends up getting.
Alright, how does we'll pick up the do that?
Do you want to pick up the scouts as well, or?
That's a great question. That's a great question. No. It's the answer I'm coming up with at this moment.
We did not see a rampant ingress here, by the way.
Yeah, keep him there. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll draw my secondaries. Secure, no man's,
That's
and
good.
investigate signals. That's
Those are both
good.
decent.
I'll score them both. I don't think I want to give you her for free. We'll see. We'll think about it. Oath of Moment targets. Get aggressive here.
Oh, sorry, I need to bring these. Actually, no, they just go into strategic reserves, right? Like
They
can
do go into showers.
table.
You don't have to put them down. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like I could have technically pulled my scouts out of turn 1, but again, they can't come down to like turn 2 and the such. Yeah. Okay. I think my oath goes on to white. The Fault Intercessor Vanguard unit. Where is the thing?
It's in the middle here. So on these guys.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Go with this. I think we can. I think that's the plan there. Could you give me 12 from the Land Raider? We're going to move in.
Like
I don't
kind of
wanna
like
get-
this.
Yeah, I just don't want to get overwatched.
Mhm.
Yeah. We're gonna advance the scouts.
Sure.
Not great.
So it's gonna be, so like that. So kind of like that there.
Good. Create the ingress wall. Oh.
Yeah,
Definitely will help.
That's
this turn.
smart. Just trying to stop from getting
think
obliterated
that's
by those
possible.
deep striking Death Company.
These death cups are gonna do an action.
Do you want the objective?
Say again? I want to inject it. Yes.
And do you want it from the middle?
Okay. Where I want it to be.
And you can tell the positioning of this objectives get a little awkward for sure. I'm gonna bring the
put it
command points in the
there.
right spot. Now listen, this is how melee, like KG melee games tend to go. They end up looking very they have like a lot of command points and then they burn it all in like 1 or 2 turns. There's like interrupts, you're supposed to wound, there's -1 AP, like, you know, an armor of contempt getting like burned all the time constantly. And that is probably what we're about to see happen. Oh, we got a pretty solid score for Salad here. Or a pretty solid play. To get investigate signals and secure no man's land. Secure no man's land is basically a windmill slam and ritual, because you can create objectives to then score it off of. So you're almost guaranteed to get two objectives controlled for that one. So that's basically just get the automatic 5 points for that, and then investigate signals would probably only be a 2. His scouts did die; they didn't go into reserve. We could drop the Sanguinor to score, but I don't think we're gonna do that. We did pick up the Calidus Assassin though, so she'll probably score once, and maybe the Assault Intercessors actually push in the back to score if we want to get 2 more points from them. That would be kind of leaving a lot in the corner, but we'll see.
If that happens. I'm in a pickle and a half, I need to tell you.
Do you get a Meltamine in a Spectre's kill team? I don't think you do, right? You can have a Helix Gauntlet.
Of these transparent features are considered LS blocking. Okay, that's cute. Alright, I had to actually read that. In that case, I probably just put it here. Mine away from the sucker.
I do think the Land Raider can probably see Marines in there.
Let's do an experiment.
So like if I move 12 forward.
Let me turn off the phone and sounds. Hold up.
Yeah, actually, you might be okay.
I wonder if there's
Trying to look
a
at the
play
slow
with
clock.
like a
Yeah, I think you might be.
I think that
Spectre's
was just short
team.
enough. Yeah.
Actually, Spectre's Infiltrators.
I don't think I can actually tail the back end of their rune.
Oh, they don't have Omni Scramblers though. Just kidding. They're just scouts. Ugh.
Do you
I
think
don't know if I
can
like Spectre's kill
probably-
teams, chat.
You can get an angle like that, but I can like.
Yeah, you can tuck yourself in more into the corner. Yeah. Yeah, I think you'd be
Yeah.
fine there.
Yeah, so we'll do it there with the guys recording.
Sure. Yeah, and then just nudge him. Point. Yeah, exactly. Easy. Okay. Oh, it's 9 from this one. Yeah. Yep. Looks good. Okay.
Why is this objective above the ground?
It's just whenever you place it on like ruins and stuff, it's a little bit elevated. I can
Oh.
lower it though.
Yeah.
There.
All right. No, that's done. A little nightmare that happened. I can see your rapid increase there.
If I remember correctly, chat, there was a period in time, it might have been last edition, where Spectre's kill teams could take multiple eliminators, more than 2. I think they could take 50% eliminators. And that was like the time at which I actually think they were kind of cool, because you could ruck like multiple Asfusels and then fire invade them with Warlord traits and stuff. But I don't think that's exciting anymore. Like two last few souls for whatever 150 points or something is not that good. They just don't have the damage output for it, to be honest. They're just like more expensive scouts, I think, currently.
What was weird?
My Discord cut out for a second there, but you're
Okay. You call it. $7.4. Then I have 5.6. Right? No, wait.
4.6.
4.6. Plus 3.
And does the just want to check to make sure.
I might have to
Yeah.
turn it once.
Yeah, I don't think you can fit it that way through that gap. I think you have to rotate it like that first. Actually, I don't even know if that fits at all, does it?
Hold up. I don't know if I see this for a second. If I come like this.
Yeah, the old combat squad rules definitely made them much nicer for sure.
I think the tread.
You have to see.
It's
Not
very
really.
hard to see. Oh no, I think you're fine. Yeah. That's fine.
I think I do have to take a turn, but I do like one of those like turn while I'm moving things. It's like
Yeah, I think
now I
actually you don't have to turn because I think if you do this and then just move laterally, and
and
then
then
you
I
can
can move forward. I'm just gonna cut
or
off some
then
distance then.
but then you have to do that. Yeah, it's pretty janky. God bless the Raider.
We'll call it that far back. I don't know.
Sure, I think it's close enough. I'm not too fussed about it.
It's a 7, which is what I measured originally, so it makes sense. I think I YOLO'd that right. Because this is just being obtuse and annoying.
That was the plan. I won't lie. For what it's worth, you gotta because the
I'll do
tread
it next shift.
goes up like there. Yeah. And are you doing power fist, plasma pistol?
On the
Oh, no, you
captain?
run the bolt rifle.
I'm in the bolt rifle for
They hardly
giggles.
shoot anyway, so.
I don't think it matters in my personal opinion. Sometimes I like the extra shots for chaff.
Yeah. And yeah, 7 district.
7. I think. Oh. I debated YOLOing these guys in this corner here. I think it's really cute. But then I get charged by Death Company, which is less cute. Or Land Raider Flushed, also less cute. It's like so close, where it's like I basically cut off all
The
of
9
this.
is more like. Actually, oh yeah. Oh, are you
It's
in
like-
a 10-inch bubble?
This might be a tennis bubble. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, but I mean
Which is-
that's
I like
pretty
to do
close
that
for the
pretty
Sponson
straight.
actually. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'd like to be like this. It's like kind of. I'll put you over here. I can't really cut off any more of this without being
Exposed.
unreasonable. Like you still have this kind of free zone. I do think these guys kind of move up. and go like touch some objectives.
Sure.
Feel like I think the channel just stay back for the most part. Here. Cassie's gonna go ahead and get himself the 2 points.
Yep.
Last thing is these guys. I'm tired of thinking. I'm like brain dead right now. Let's just go.
All right, so I'm gonna ingress,
Ingress, yeah.
obviously. I just need to figure out where.
Here comes the
There's lots of good spots to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, so this bottom corner is
You
kind
can
of
probably just do it by the land raider. And the yellow next turn.
I don't know.
I don't know what the fight there looks like, because they just get hit by the other Death Company. The problem with the Land Raider, so the Land Raider would normally be good at cooking the Death Company, but the -1 damage from Levardes makes it actually very resilient against it. You can Armor of Contempt to save on 4s, and
They
then
could
ignore on
rapid
6s,
ingress
and only
onto
take
this
1 damage
middle.
per hit. So the Land Raider actually maybe only
could.
kills 2 or 3.
I think it's 5 primary. It's pretty good.
That's what I thought was gonna happen.
I guess you can Armor of Contempt on
So I
Overwatch,
just go like
but
this, then, because you're
Close
scouts
enough.
next, right? Yeah.
It didn't advance. And then yeah, you can't really
You can't charge me. And then I get to do stuff next turn.
Yeah.
So then I guess the follow-up question is, do I want to charge over here or over here? 'Cause, I mean, the other option is
still be number 1 like
I
Eldar.
interlace
If
them
they
with,
only kept the
like
mortal
over
wound
here,
thing.
and then
Oh
if you
yeah,
charge me, I heroic you.
that was a
Correct.
little knee
And then
jerk of
just
a change for
murder
sure.
them. But
They wouldn't even be number 1. They would
I
just
feel
be
like the
good, I
captain
think.
kills too many for me.
I'd
to be
actually
okay
kill
with that.
Marty. It's like my thought.
Yeah.
I'd be like, maybe I just kill Marty.
Yeah, exactly. So we're just not gonna give you a charge there. So I'm gonna stay outside of 12 of that feller. I don't
Yeah.
mind being within 12 of the Land Raider because you can't see me from there. And if your Land Raider wants to charge me, I think I'm also okay with that.
That's a probably
Well-
fine. Is it fine?
I don't know.
Hey, did you send the command point? It's not like it matters. I guess you lose gunshots. Right?
Well, it's that you also then get to probably Overwatch me depending on the positioning.
Yeah. I
I'll
get
just
tank shot.
Yeah, I'll just not give you the option.
So I
I'll
would
just stay
take
outside
shots.
12.
I look with.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, so I'll just stay outside of 12 of them. Your line here is like this, so yeah. I think we're okay
Mhm.
like this here. Okay. I guess your captain can shoot me. So maybe we just avoid that. It's a chunky line.
It's only 1 damage. Actually,
Yeah, but like meh. I just
Sure.
think it's not worth taking the shots at all. Like if I can avoid them, I may as well.
yeah, makes sense.
All right. So yeah, so Land Raider, so basically nothing can charge them, and we are on that middle objective.
Sounds good.
So I'm down to 5 CP, and back to you.
I'm gonna go shoot your Land Raider Captain for Eagles.
Yeah, sure.
Shots. 4 shotgun shots into the Death Company.
I don't. Oh yeah.
Okay,
yeah, you're
alright.
good. Just barely.
I just kind of guessed.
And you were right.
2.
Uh,
Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah. Yeah. Charges.
Mhm.
Salt ints into salt ints.
E7.
That'll do it.
Oh, certainly.
I'm gonna stop this idiot from basic play game.
Yeah, the captain has to And that guy has to, basically. Those are the only two that have to base. Yeah, he still has to there.
I can do this better. I'm a smart player. Blocks this guy from basing. Come here.
Yep. It looks like you got that, yeah. Yeah, I think you're fine. Yep, you got it.
Yeah. I'm just gonna get back a little
Yeah,
bit.
so it looks like what we're trying to do here with that big charge is get the captain not to base,
Yeah.
so that when he piles in, he can base this assault intercessor.
That's basically
and
the
engage
exact
this
charge
assault
number I needed,
intercessor,
which is like cute.
and then get full hit and wound rerolls because he's rolling ones to wound thanks to the assault intercessor squad into the second jump pack intercessor squad. So we can get all the assault intercessors into one target and hopefully clip them, and then get the captain into the other target and hopefully kill them too. With Red Rampage, probably pretty reasonable. But we could Armor of Contempt the front squad to blank most of the incoming Chainsword melee attacks. So might be a little questionable that we get both, but we'll almost certainly get one.
If I heroic you, I probably kill like one assault intercessor.
Then I fight.
Put the time on me. Yeah, then you fight, and then you get to punch me with a bunch of stuff.
Be heroic.
It'd be 2 CP. It's probably not worth it.
I'm not really sure why
Yeah.
you're heroic there.
Although I get my charge bonuses then.
You do. Assuming I don't kill you first.
Yeah.
No, like I get my charge bonus with the. Oh yeah, but what I mean is a fight on death. I could fight on death.
Doing the whole four. The whole shebang
Yeah.
four.
Oh. That's a
Cute.
break.
I mean, how badly do I want these guys to be alive?
What
I guess
breed
that's
is
the question.
Inky? I don't know. I think she's like an American
I mean,
long
it's
hair,
not even guaranteeing that
but
they
she
do
was
on that,
she was a
Um,
feral rescue.
How bad do you
So
want my guys
she doesn't
dead?
have a pedigree or
I think
anything.
that's the real
She might
question.
just be a mutt.
Yeah, that's the better question. I don't think I'm going to. I think I'll.
If you
just,
notice, she has a
just
clipped
take it.
ear because she was. That's how they.
I think
Yeah,
we'll take it
signify that they've
on.
been-
Hold on. Let me
They've
actually
been spayed
work in the land.
they're,
So if we go.
when they're rescued from
Three
feral
outs.
colonies. They only take kittens. They just make sure that they're spayed and they put them up for
2.9.
adoption.
Yeah.
And
So she was a
then
little.
we have
She was a little tiny
11
baby,
or 10.1.
which is funny because she super doesn't act
Wait,
like it. She's,
3 out plus.
Or
the house used to
2.9
house cats
out,
now.
and then 9.1.
Yeah.
Math. Then we get out 3, and then this is like a long-ish charge, 7-8
Long.
inch charge.
Yeah.
So maybe I do want to
8.
kill you then.
Interesting
It's
stuff.
not pretty.
Yeah,
Also-
basically wondering if we can counterpunch these guys to death. I mean, maybe do the Death Company have a better shot at it? Maybe not.
So we'll
Double
heroic
shebang.
white.
Can we get a 2 in the chat? Let's see
I'm
it.
gonna do it. Okay.
Nope.
Oh no!
No.
Does that mess up with Salad's game plan here? Because if he can stop the captain from getting into combat with that unit,
Within reason.
then things might get really awkward. That was a huge roll.
Yeah.
Plus, they'll do mortals
Right. Yeah.
with their Hammer of Wrath. Wow. Okay. That's turns out it was worth it.
Who's there? We put a guy in here. Put a guy here. And then he can get there. And then he can get there, basically. Or maybe over here, like this. Yeah, that should work. Okay. And then,
5.
how many mortal wounds do I do? 3.
3. Nice.
1.5, I'll take it.
I don't want the other guy.
I would have been very sad if I did not kill a guy with that.
I'll take one guy over
Um,
all guys.
Yeah, and then you get to do your fights.
Mm-hmm. Okay, how do I want to split this up? gonna do his thing. The French tower.
Yep. Makes sense.
I don't think these two are basing. They are not. So the captain basically is forced to go into white.
Yeah.
Therefore, everybody else is going to go into teal. We're also going to, for giggles, we'll spend free strat for,
I mean, may as well.
right? Maybe
For what? For Lance
AOC.
and Lethals?
For Lance and Lethals.
Okay. So before you start rolling here, so do you have a Thunderhammer on your sergeant or a Power Fist?
Our fist.
Fist, okay. And then okay. So I think I'm gonna AOC
Yeah.
teal squad and then fight on death with the white squad.
Sure. And I'll back to AOC.
Whoa.
Yeah, so I'm out of CP.
Yeah, see what I'm
Sounds
talking about, chat? You looks like you have a bunch of CP, but then you burn all of it. 5 CP in one shot right there for Jonathan.
Lethal. Which I think you don't want at this point. Okay.
Probably not.
5 ups.
8. Guilty.
No. They're all dead. Shocker. And then I'll roll their fight on deaths after you're done.
Yeah. 4 power fistos.
Mm-hmm. 4 up saves.
Killed.
2.
15.
All right, chain
Yeah.
swords. What do you got, buddies? A bunch
Nice.
of
Very
good
good start.
hits here. Oh boy, this is not gonna go well. And rerolls. Oh, that roll was
a very
so
roll.
good.
3 ups.
Kill do one.
There's
So
one
we
guy
get
left to swing.
All right. So
Oh my
my fight
God,
on
that was
deaths.
brutal.
Um,
That captain
So
squad, man,
with
that
the
assault
start, you
intercessor
have-
captain squad is real strong. Turns out. See what the swing back does here to that assault intercessor unit. I don't know if it will kill them.
so here's the 20 attacks from the chain swords. 3's to wound right now. So 10.
That's pretty good. Oh. We
So-
got
That'll be
3.
6, so I just got 1 guy plus the sergeant on 1. No, wait. Yes.
No, the sergeant's on 1.
Sergeant on.
Sergeant on
Yes.
1 and the captain. Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Yes.
Sorry. Where's the sergeant?
You're good.
Whoops. Yeah, the sergeant's gonna die anyways.
Probably. And then the power fist.
Should consolidate the
3 more.
captain back in there, I
Me
think,
too.
so he's not chargeable through the wall.
Captain takes 2.
So annoyingly, I can't punch you now.
Oh, there you go.
That's a good thing. You don't kill him.
Unless you want
I
to
kinda wanna
consolidate
be
him, yeah.
Oh, that was the sergeant
Like
of
real
the
talk?
jetpack
Probably.
squad.
Because this guy could be a nuisance, so. Yeah.
Great.
I'll take the
He'll
gamble.
punch you. 3 attacks. Hits 2.
Ooh! Oh, he lives. Captain's gonna survive.
He
That's
will live.
funny.
Just barely. But he is alive.
Gambling.
That's what matters. All right.
Yeah. 2 cripples fine in a corner. I would honestly take that trade. Probably a good trade.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, so
What
that
was my objectives again?
removes
Secure
a lot
man's-
of Jonathan's aggression into or ability to project threat onto this objective on the left-hand side here. So he may be forced to commit the Death Company squad onto that objective to stop it from scoring out. In which case you're trading the Death Company squad for probably just a Land Raider. And that's a big trade, but the Vanguard veterans are right there, and that's going to be a hell of a fight. Especially if Jonathan doesn't have the CP to fight on death in response. That move was wild, chat. That was that was cool.
In the middle.
Yeah.
It's like
It was 5 CP. To be fair, chat,
Yeah,
5 CP on
probably will
2
be
80
on
point
some scouts in
units.
the middle, I
There were
guess.
2 of them.
And then let's do movements. Oh, I need a battle shock for that one assault intercessor as well.
He's good. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
So he probably just falls back and grenades you. That's
Yeah.
seems like a reasonable thing to do. Now the question is, where does Lombardi's and his friends go? If I go this way, then if I charge one, you're just gonna heroic with the other, and I basically trade
all
my
die.
Death Company unit for like one of your units.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem great. I can't go there because you get to Overwatch me. Although, actually, the Land Raiders Overwatch the Death Company is not great.
It is not. It goes a few. Right? That's not. You're right. It's not great.
Yeah, you kill like 2.5 to 3. But I think that I should probably just try to avoid that. Because I can. Actually, do we own these scouts? Yeah, probably. I think that's the right oath target. So we need to get Storm Hostile somehow. Which, I mean, probably just take this from you. Although you still have 5 guys in there, right? Yeah, or 6 guys, I guess.
Yeah.
So you can get a good chunk of OC on there.
Yeah, that's a good consideration.
I think we're gonna get pretty aggressive this turn. Well, let's see. I mean, at the same time, I think I want 2 CP next turn for like a fight on death or something like that. Probably, yeah. Alright, we're definitely just gonna charge the Land Raider, so I'm just gonna shuffle them forwards just so they're basically as close as possible, not touching the ruin, so you can't overwatch me. And your vision is something like something like that. So I'll just basically go right up to that line. We'll get a couple fusion pistols into you. Like that. So we can get 1, 2, 3, 4 Inferno pistols into you. Yeah. 4 Inferno pistols and a bolt pistol. All right. That seems fine. This guy's definitely just going to do something like this. Just keep the screen going here as best as we can.
So I guess there is a universe here where the combined force of the Land Raider and Inferno pistols
Land
kills
Raider,
the other Land
yeah,
Raider,
there,
which would be
and
surprising.
9 over is like this. So if I do that, oh shit, should have copied him. Just like that. So 3 to clear the wall, 9 over. So Lombardi's and friends would have a 20.1, so an 8-inch charge into the Land Raider there. Actually, yeah, I can get close to the wall, so it's definitely an 8. The Vanguard vets, I mean, they have a very easy charge, which I might be okay with. I'm probably okay with that. So I'm just going to shuffle the Death Company around a little bit just to make sure that I have room to fit the Land Raider there. Just like that. And he'll just move to there. Or actually, wait, sorry, I need to make sure that I'm within 12 of the scouts. So it'll be a little bit of an easier charge for Lamarty's. But again, I think it is what it is.
You're just gonna flame those guys? Sound good?
Probably.
Yeah. Checks out.
So it's a 7-inch charge for the Death Company then. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
And then, actually, is it possible to get within Melta range of you as well? Yeah, if I just like do a little bit of rotation and back a little bit. So within 9 there. We're within 12 of the scouts. And then Lamarty's a 7 charge. Okay. It's just 4 Inferno pistols that can shoot you.
Alright.
It's just these front 4 here, basically.
Sounds good.
And none of them are in the spicy range, so.
Yeah. Not too scary.
Yeah.
Make cover.
You would, yeah. Actually, would you?
Yeah.
Sure.
Because you can't see the back half of my vehicle. That's still blocking.
Is that how that works? Because you're touching the ruin, right? So, like, technically I can see the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
I thought you can only. I thought it's like the ruin was just like a box for the visibility. Maybe it's different.
I could be wrong. I mean, Trevi, do you?
Travi, do you know this on the top of your head? Did I get covered with the Land Raider?
I believe that the Land Raider is fully visible there if it's
Yeah.
touching the ruin.
I think the
Is my
situation
understanding.
you wouldn't is if I had like a Death Company here and this physical
Right.
wall obscures his line of sight. But because I can see the whole thing without going over that wall, I don't think you do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we'll do that with my Land Raider. What's that? Out of the wall. I don't need to charge those scouts anymore for obvious reasons. Where am I making an objective? I'm running out of room to do it on the bottom here. If I do it here, these guys have a pretty reasonable charge onto that. If I do it up this way, where would that be?
I think that might be a rules commentary clarification.
So can I fit in this? I don't think that's wholly outside my deployment zone. No, it's not. I don't think I can get close to the wall. No. Okay. That's not really going to work there. So maybe I have to just do it 9 off the middle here, which would be underneath the Land Raider. It's probably fine. Then what makes it there is the question. Because again, I don't want to have to expose the Death Company.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I could do it similar to what you did.
Yeah.
Wait, can I? Wait, what?
Why is that randomly so much farther? Oh, it's because I wasn't using that objective. I was using the one off to the
Oh,
side.
you were using that one. Yes. Okay. Yeah. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So like
and
you
I
can
don't think I
put
can.
it. I don't think you
I
guys
don't
should
think
put
I
it
can.
there.
No, it doesn't fit wholly. It doesn't
No.
fit wholly outside my deployment zone, unfortunately. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes more sense. So I guess I could do it. Yeah, but then I'm exposing stuff again, unless I want to do the Land Raider, but that seems like a waste.
Yeah. You don't have to do it.
I know. I would just want.
Yeah.
I would just like to.
Hmm.
So if I spawn it here. Yeah, so that's. So if I do this, then I would have to be like. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Be like here, basically. And then that'd be a 8-inch charge.
8. Huh. You can trust yourself.
I guess I could do that with the Vanguard vets, and then the Assault Intercessor's charge and the Vanguard vets does not kill them. Although I kind of want the
Not
Vanguard
go well.
vets more central now. I think I'm okay with. We will set up the objectives down here.
Yeah. Sounds good.
So 9 away.
Right in the microphone. Interesting. Yeah, in this ruined terrain thing here.
All right.
I'm trying to review all the rules.
Yeah, 8.
It was my understanding that units within the area of a terrain feature have their line of sight determined
So we'll
to
get 3
normally.
guys on it.
But that might not actually be the case. I
that's
don't
worth.
actually know if that's stated.
Like that.
Aircraft visibility is always determined
And then over
normally.
here, I'm going to.
Models can see
shuffle the
into the
Vanguard
terrain
vets
feature
a little
normally.
bit.
Models wholly within the terrain feature can see out of it normally. But models cannot see through it.
Let's actually advance these scouts first.
And towering models that are within it can also see out of it normally.
Man, our scouts are.
Our skills are like really slow this game. I don't think
Yeah.
I'd want about 2.
No, I don't think so.
Least scouty scouts, I tell you what.
I thought that was counteracted by
And then I'll advance
rules
the
commentary
infiltrators.
entry, but it does the rules commentary. I don't believe
What?
ever
All
state
right.
that.
Nobody wants to run today, apparently.
Still
Yeah,
they're awfully biased, you know.
Yeah.
Basically, the rules state situations in which visibility is achieved, but never full
Get
visibility.
one guy on this objective here.
Which is what you need to shoot at a unit without
this
cover.
holding in the ruin.
God,
for
40k
cover,
is a fucking nightmare, chat.
And then we'll just string.
This game sometimes, man.
That's and then that. All right. And then the Vanguard vets will. I'll roll advance for them as well. Oh,
There you go.
That's
Probably the unnecessary ones as well. 'Cause they already-
yes, I did not need that much on this one. So I want to keep 5 guys on this objective. Actually, probably 6. Think about it.
So on reviewing it, I
Four.
think the Land Raider would get cover there.
Would he? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, the rules never state that visibility is determined normally to units inside terrain. Just that you can see, you can draw visibility to units inside terrain, but it doesn't.
Gotcha.
It never specifies that you have full visibility to units in terrain.
Yeah, I thought it was just a
Okay, that's
box.
Yeah, basically.
So
Yeah, I thought the rules commentary said something about that, but it actually doesn't. It just tells you that you can see that the model touching the terrain feature. So you're like,
God,
what
that's
does that mean? I don't know. Good stuff. Good old 40k. Just 40k being 40k.
yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. Can you tactically kamikaze your Land Raider into enemy troops and shoot it yourself for a chance to explode? No.
The sanguinary
You cannot do that.
race.
But there are some units that can destroy themselves with attacks. For example,
Kinda like this.
units with hazardous weapons
So,
can potentially
incoherence,
take
we have
enough
6
damage,
guys on the
deal enough
objective.
damage to themselves to destroy themselves.
Okay.
That
Do
can potentially happen.
So infiltrators have that one. Assault intercessors have
But
that.
otherwise,
that.
there are
Okay.
basically no ways to damage your own models.
And then I just need to figure out what I'm doing with the staff company.
Thanks for the follow, by the way, Super Phil.
Let's...
Appreciate you, buddy.
Maybe we just roll in advance for them, see where they can go. Sure. 1. There's the 1. Again.
Oh man, is this captain gonna live?
So we could go 13 there. It doesn't really do much. Then they just die to the Land Raider next turn if it survives. So I think they're just
Crusher
gonna
Stampede
stay
with
where they are.
self-damaging would be rad.
Yep.
Crusher Stampede should have a it has its like weird tank shock thing. It should be able to deal mortal wounds to itself
Leave
to
them
do
there, and then
extra
do I
damage
bring
to
the
the target.
scouts in this turn?
Like you like bash your head against them and you take D3 mortal wounds and the target takes an extra like 3 or whatever.
I might just like put
And
them
then you
there
get
to
+1
see
hit.
if they can plink off this last wound on the captain to save
be
me a
sick.
grenade.
Oh yeah.
That's probably a reasonable thing to do with them.
We can fit there, right? Yeah, we got the place.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would love better Crusher Stampede mechanics for sure. I mean, honestly, just like redo Tyranids. Do them again. Make Tyranids Chaos Demons, but with Hive Tyrants
Nice
instead
you
of
didn't take the
Tyraniid
full
demons.
damage, but I don't think it like matters. Like you're killing him one way or another. Just because
What's that?
I don't think it mattered whether or not I engaged him or not.
Oh, probably not. I mean, grenades kills them on 3 on average anyways, right? So,
Right.
okay. I think that's the end of my movement phase.
Gun time.
The shooty time. Let's try those scouts into that, Captain. Here's the crack missile. Hits,
It's
and it wounds.
Oh, okay.
does.
Alright.
See you,
Good
Captain.
job, scouts. Save me a
Oh,
seat.
Captain, my Captain.
Jonathan
did go first. You
So
could-
Hunter Killer
You could free
into your
strat
Land
to
Raider.
reroll there, but then you
we'll
lose the
shoot
free strat on the other
assault
captain
cannons
for the
Land
rest
Raider
of the
as well,
round.
and it's the Flamers and the Stormbolter into the scouts.
Go on AOC. Alright, that's fun. Start doing some math.
Okay. Alright,
Yeah.
sorry, are you going to AOC?
Yes.
Okay. So let's do the Flamers into the scouts first. 7, so 13.
13.
That's better. 10.
You're dead.
Alright.
I figured.
Let's do the multi-melta. Hits both. Wounds, none. The missile. Hits.
Hits.
And wounds.
Wounds.
So AP 1 basically. Just 3 up. You're
You're
good.
good.
And then the assault cannon.
Nice.
1 dip. Take that. 4 Inferno pistols. And I guess the bolt pistol as well for what it's worth. So why not? Nothing. Bolt pistol. Nothing.
Nothing. Alright, waste of AOC. No, it was fine. It's like bringing an umbrella on a supposedly
Yes.
rainy day.
Alright, so I think that's all my shooting. Soldier
Got
Assessors
this.
make that objective, and then let's do the 5-inch charge.
Mhm.
Something like
This can't fail. Fails. Uh-oh.
that. It's a free reroll. I will just make sure that 4 is not in. Yeah.
Yeah,
in.
it's a 5.
5. Yeah. I swear to God. All right. Well, don't try too hard, guys. It's cool. I didn't.
They're
want-
just
want
a
to
little
put anyone else-
scared, you know?
I didn't want to take that objective anyways.
Oof. Yeah, so currently there's 8 OC on it right now,
Move them forward 5 inches.
and it is almost certainly not. I don't think we're going to be putting enough.
Do you want to
Company
bring your
to-
Sanguinary in? That's all my charges.
Let me
to
consider.
out OC the
Yes.
assault intercessors once they hit, even if the Land Raider goes down.
Probably should have rapid ingress him. I was like not thinking like straight. The joke is like you're rapid ingress into the center, and you're just like, okay, I'm here now. Ah. How much do I trust to not kill a guy, or to not just die? I will bring him in. See if I do something stupid. I did this. Is this stupid? I just do this.
Stops as many from hitting your Land Raider, basically.
Yeah. Well, my thought is. I'm just trying to think. Does this save the Land Raider, or like, do I sack him to save the Land Raider? Is that the play here? Yeah, maybe. So if I come here, how many can stop? Can he stop? So this guy.
There's like 1.2.
So
he can go to the Land Raider.
it'll stop these 4. Or these 5. Including Lamarty's.
This guy, yes.
This guy is stopped, yeah.
Yes.
The
So
best,
it'd be 6 guys in the Land Raider, then 5 and Lamarty's into the Sanguinor, basically.
Yeah. If I scooch one over, I think I can actually steal that one guy.
Yeah, because the closest you can get is that, probably, right?
Yeah.
2.3.
And that will steal this one guy. Yeah.
Well,
this guy probably still makes it in?
Probably, yeah, because he could just go there, and then that's closer.
Yeah.
You actually might be making Lamarty's get into the Land Raider, too.
Yeah, because he has the same idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the last idea is like, do I come here and like make a play to try to let Zaganor maybe live? Because you'd really this like spreads you out even thinner, which is like really cute. Right?
This is what we were talking about.
It pulls
at the
these
beginning,
4 away.
The combat chicanery that Sanguinor can construct, especially against the Death Company. His damage isn't quite as exciting, but
Do I think I died?
especially in situations where
So really,
he is also representing a distinct threat to the whatever he's attacking. His profile is just kind of nutty. In this situation, he maybe kills 2 Death Company on a good day, but mostly it's just going to prevent them from being able to push super hard.
It's a great question.
And being able to knock the Storm Hostile objective this turn would be enormous.
So the question is, do I want to pull Lamarty's in now? Because I think do this and not pull Lamarty's. And then there's a non-zero chance I die because it's only 2 power fists, which is 8 attacks.
Yeah.
You only need to fail 1 wound or miss 1. And then maybe it's awkward with the Land Raider. Land Raider got Overwatch, which is cute. I think we play. Let's see if the Land Raider can live. So we'll go here.
Okay.
He'll swing.
Swing away.
Pick maybe. They all hit. Okay, right start. He's like known. Oh, that's beautiful.
That was a very good roll. So those are devs, and then these are AP, what, 3?
3, yeah.
So 6s. Okay, great start.
Philippines.
And then Philippines. So we
Kill
lose
3.
3, that's a big deal.
1. Who do I
3
want
into
to
damage.
Probably just kill the same. This. So 1, 2, 3, and we'll just put him, I guess.
Yeah. Well, hey, good job, Sigma.
That was very good.
That was a hell of a roll, yeah.
So we're not gonna be able to contest this objective. So
And that blank storm hostile objective.
So he can
Ugh.
come there.
Brutal. And I think that's we're starting to see
then
Salad
he's
start to
closer
take the
to
driver's
Land
seat of this game for
Raider,
sure.
So he has to go towards the Land Raider. He's closer to the Land Raider, so he can come here, base the Land Raider. He's 1.9.
So now these guys are committed. They most likely would just get picked up by the Vanguard
He's
Veteran
also
Squad,
close
and
to
that's a
Land
big
Raider. Oh, but I guess he could.
He's
boat
base to base.
of threat that
So right now we
Could've done
could
that
get
better.
4
He's
Death
fine.
Company
Jonathan
Lamarties,
no longer has access to.
Yeah.
and then 3 into Land Raider. Yeah, it's probably fine. Or I guess I could do 4 Death Company into Land Raider, and then 3 in Lamarties into Sanguinor. Yeah, I think that's how we'll do it. So 4 into the Land Raider, and then 3 in Lamarties into the Sanguinor.
I want to pop anything? Let me think.
Well, let me decide first, because I decide before you do. I probably I'll give him.
Lance? I think I'll put AOC in the Land Raider, because I feel like it's just asking for trouble if I don't.
That's fair.
Go ahead.
So let's just roll the 4 Death Company to the Land Raider first, so that's 16 attack.
Mm-hmm.
3's re-rolling. And then 4's wound. Oh, that's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Told you asking for trouble if I
So
don't.
9. 1s and 2s, please.
Okay, it saves 4 damage. There.
Yep. Alright, and then we'll do the 12 attacks into the Sanguinor. Good thing I
Oh,
reroll.
thank goodness for rerolls.
Yep. Then 2's. Oh, I still rolled 4. It's a 7.
I debated AOCing Zagador. I hope you know. He's down
Oh,
one.
he's alive right now. Lamarties. He has 6 attacks. Dang, he rerolls.
Goes for reroll.
He still misses one. God damn it. 5.
4. I AOC'd if he would have lived. That would have been so cool.
I
He
just
lived on. That would have been so cool.
You
Don't
have
want
7 guys on this objective. I don't think I can take it.
Yes, I don't want to. Don't want to do.
Damn,
Don't want to give these guys oath. Hold up. Don't want to give the current oath.
Yeah. I mean, I'll do my pylons while you debate.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That'd be really cool.
Unfortunately, because I can only get. Yeah, only get 5 guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's what it is.
I don't want a double oath. Yeah. Let's do it.
Suspend the CP to give yourself reroll hits against them. Yeah, so we'll just do something. All right. You can hit me with your Land Raider.
Oh yeah, he's got like about 6 attacks. I don't even know anymore.
Yeah, 6. Two to wound.
I guess.
Ooh, he's doing it. I fail one.
What?
He
Kill
kills
the
the guy. I guess you could have rerolled those 4 misses for what it's worth.
Oh yeah.
You did spend a CP for it.
2 more. 2 more ones.
Okay.
I get.
Can't change.
Can't change the past.
All right. So I'll get extend. And
not steal.
That is the turn. So
Gonna
I'm gonna pitch
turn.
Storm.
I'll pick up.
Man,
when
that
I
was
do
a hell of a turn.
Yep.
For Salad. Low, 15 points for Jonathan. But Salad is going to be ticking up Premier Objective score here.
I think the Death Company.
Those are pretty good.
And blanking
Not
out
going
the
anywhere.
secondary.
Okay, so the commit this turn.
Cleanse
How does we want to roll
and
this? How do we want to rock this
defend
out? This is a
for
go turn. This is
Salad.
the full send. This is the
Yeah. It's a pretty good
The
gamut.
don't back down turn. Take the vibes that I'm feeling. The vibes that I'm getting from this turn is I pitch those guys. I try to pitch those guys, see if I get lucky. Do I trust in myself to kill that? I don't think so. I don't want.
It's only a 7-incher to
We're
get
not both there.
into the Land Raider.
Where, sorry?
The Redeemer.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I have an obligation to go stop this. Don't know if I can let you get another. Oh, I get 10 primary if you want to put that down.
I already put it in there.
Other thing, I had cleanse and defend. Oh, I should get all of them.
Jonathan is holding up Fight on Death and or Interrupt CP, so this could be a dangerous turn, but if we can do enough out of fight
Land Raider's gonna
damage
show
to the
combat.
Death Company, hopefully a
Obviously,
responsive
I don't
attack
think
from
he
them
wants-
isn't
he
quite
wants
as
to
brutal.
actually shoot some guns. Can I avoid an Overwatch? Is that a thing I can do? Oh. Can I give you some lines of sight?
Yeah, the captain would be fine there right now. I don't know why it's not letting you measure. Weird. 6 and start.
6. Can you draw a line? 'Cause apparently my... I guess late now.
Got it?
This guy can sit there.
I think I can see the captain there. I can see his base. The sponson.
I have enough space to like shut these guys down. Stop being painful.
Isn't the captain supposed to be in a 40 though?
That is not a 40. Chart for that card got cheating. I wanted to use a cool model, and I didn't realize it found a 40. I have a solution.
Yeah,
But
just take your
it's
fuck
definitely
captain.
not 40. Yeah. He does not have a power fist, which is like something of note.
Yeah, you're fine.
So he did-
You're good. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I could definitely see the.
Okay, so we're going to fit one guy in there. Therefore,
I can see that guy too.
I can't actually contain coherency. Therefore,
That is a very difficult Overwatch to avoid there.
Full send.
it don't matter no more.
Guess that is. It's a much easier
Well,
charge at
just
the
like-
Vanguard to get into the Land Raider than it is with the
He
Death
already moved his
Company.
full movement. He's gonna sit there.
Okay.
You know, first like that. There, someone's coming. You can spend your command point if you really want to.
Is it a jump chaplain or a captain?
I think I'm okay.
If it's a chaplain, is he? It's actually supposed to be on a 40. I guess
It doesn't
is the
really
question.
kill many of them between the
Yeah.
Field of Pain and the 4-up one.
Yeah.
It is a jump captain. It's just yellow scribed incorrectly. Fair enough. Yeah, those new Primaris characters are on larger bases. Did not notice previously.
Death Company. Well, Assassin. Gonna line in Scamble for the funnies.
Yeah, so what we're trying to do here is set up a situation where the Vanguard veterans have to counterpunch the other Vanguard
I want to get out
veterans.
from the party bus.
Vanguard veterans are less useful into them as they are. They're much more efficient into the Death Company because they don't care about their minus one damage. But that if you're forced to commit the
Don't want
Blues
to get
Vanguard
out from the
veterans
party
into the
bus.
Reds Vanguard veterans to basically trade those units,
Those guys go pants.
you could then turn around with the Death Company and ram into them. The question is going to be how Salad responds to the assault intercessors that are inside Jonathan's Land Raider there. Because that is going to be crucial.
I will tentatively get out the party bus.
Okay.
Oh, they're just gonna.
Yeah, what we could do is set up this assault
Could put the
intercessor
captain
unit
there.
that's disembarking, and
I'm
then
just gonna say they take their move with them. If that's fine with you.
Yeah,
see
yeah.
how the shooting phase goes, and then declare a
Put
cleanse
them
with
within
them.
9 inches of the Land Raider, and then I think that's okay.
You can't charge if you've declared a cleanse, obviously, which
Get
is a
them
restriction.
out on this side, and I move like that. Yeah, easy.
Actually,
But if you're confident that you'll deal enough damage to this unit after the Land Raider fires into it, because they're going to take some impact damage from the Assault Intercessors, and then the Intercessors are good at clipping them out too, then you're probably just fine. Lamartius can sit around for a while. His Crozius is good, but I don't know if he's going to sort of knock out these units by himself. So that between the the jump back
fine.
Assault Intercessors and the Land Raider, we should probably kill
shooting
the Death Company Marines themselves.
Land Raider into Death Company.
Yeah.
Flooshers. 14. 8 plus 6.
Oh,
Ugh.
God.
Ouch.
Oh,
Jesus
my
Christ.
goodness.
All right.
Four
so
died to the
4
flamers.
and a
Yeah,
die on 1.
I think
Uh,
we
no,
are.
you killed the guy.
No, I killed him.
That
So
was
it goes 4.
I think we're gonna cleanse with this unit.
that
That's
was
that's
brutal.
brutal. Yeah.
Delta of the multis. Actually, we need to, Gatling first. Multi's always last. It's the most exciting. I'm not greedy. 1 wound,
I
2
could
dead.
fish with that.
We're good, and a few left. So I'll take 1 at the end here.
The end.
Yeah.
Now Meltas.
One wound. I guess I have a 6-up save because I got a guy in cover, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. Fail it. Damage
3.
-1, so 2.
Yeah, down. Yeah.
Yeah. So he dies. So 1 dev wound floating. You get Strumble.
But, oh, that's true. I have a Stormbolter. I forgot about that weapon. Flip the damage.
Good. And then the dev wound goes on the dev.
All right.
Yeah, that should probably be
yeah, I
good
did
enough
not
for
need
the
the
assault
filters.
intercessors to
No.
Okay.
blow them up.
Yeah, I was like, maybe
Well,
I
I
don't.
mean- I mean, you could roll
It's
double
the
ones
right
on the
play.
flamers, right? Like,
Yeah, I gotta do that for security's sake, but
yeah.
this just makes my charge longer if I fail, right? It... Yeah,
Yeah, if you kill one guy, then it's an 8.
maybe I don't flame right. Any other guns that I care about? You don't actually have guns. You don't actually have guns. All right, charges.
Yep.
Let's do the one assault ints into lemmings.
Yeah. Yeah.
A little
that'll
overkill.
do.
I feel I'm gonna run out of facing room. Holy crap!
You can get the more engagement, though. If you use
Yeah.
just a little bit more this way, then you put that guy in. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, easy.
because I cannot. I shove you in 3 times.
I guess I feel the pains. I'm gonna take them all. So the Marty's down to 2.
Down to 2. So now that's done. Assault ints into assault ints. Colliding of idiots.
Yeah.
Oh,
makes it-
wow.
Yep.
Raw dogs the charge?
Unfortunately.
Fortunately. That guy won't get. This guy will, though.
Easy game.
1. King. I think he's just out.
Of impact mortals, yeah.
Let's scooch this guy back.
So 2 guys?
The guy with a chance for you. Right, because this guy can't, like, randomly fit. He could.
Mhm.
Yeah, 2 guys.
I think Salad's okay here.
Kill that one guy.
if
Closer.
you pull
Yeah,
the
I mean, I could take the sergeant, but
Yeah.
I
It
think
lives.
so I'll just take a bolt pistol or a chainsaw guy.
Mm-hmm.
You're just not gonna make the 9. It's fine.
Go get him,
Do
Calidus.
you know who I am? Okay, well, I thought that would just manifest it. Like, do you know who you're talking to? V-Bats are gonna make a charge.
Do you know
Yeah,
who
like-
I am?
Yep.
Yeah.
Salad is famous for charge rolls.
Hmm.
It's enough.
You guys be there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do this. Try not to. I'm gonna be a little smart about this. I'm not gonna have my sanguinary priest get in the funky action.
Why not?
Oh, you're gonna run over.
Demos
I
Umbra,
guess
thank you for the
your
follow.
Saint priest
Appreciate you.
can't kill my Saint priest, right?
I mean, my
You're ready.
good though.
Oh, your captains. You have enough captains. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I was thinking that
Yeah.
your
A
Saint
Sanct
priest
priest
unit.
is not killing a Sanct priest. I mean, I guess he could. 6 attacks at 6, 2,
It's
1.
definitely not impossible, but you're
It's unlikely.
Did you do anything else other than be part of the server?
guess-
Yeah, you have to. There are a series
guess I need
of
the attacks. Kind of. He's like war school, isn't he?
channels in the server that say join a pod. You just have to post in those.
I mean, it'd be the same, right? It'd be strength 7.
Oh, that's true. That's why I have the captain.
Yep.
Those are wait
okay.
lists. So then, when a new pod enters, the
Um,
top 16 people from the wait list get added.
Parties can't really kill me, right?
Well. Could. It's unlikely, but he could.
Or just start with the assault ins over here.
Don't know if I AOC here or if I AOC here.
I'm gonna one.
Are you spending CP?
I will spend my 1 command point to yeah, I'll spend a 1 command point to do the thing there with them.
The Lance and Lethals?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm good. Go for it.
All right.
Lance and Lethal's on the Assault
Fisto-
Intercessors.
Power
That's so
Fisto.
interesting.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Oh.
Kills one.
Okay. It's not enough misses. Lots of ones. That's only one.
13.
Forps. 1, 2.5.
Fire.
So
It's on
the
one.
Surgeon's alive. Hooray.
Also crazy dice. We'll be fine now. You want to interrupt?
No.
Let's go kill the Martys.
Sure.
Power Fist.
Don't worry, Lamarties, you'll be fine. Everything will be great.
Kill Martys.
Yeah, we
I'm not even going to bother rolling the 50.
We launch-
Not minus 1 damage anymore.
Usually 1 to 2 pods a week is the average out of the wait lists.
Gosh,
So-
dang it.
and then as soon
Sorry.
as you're added to a
Pepper.
pod, you can rejoin the wait list. So you can be a multiple at a time. So if you want to just constantly play, that's a good way to do it.
Very annoying.
We're trying to get off the train. I don't know if the
You're fine. Yeah, you got it. You're good.
There we go.
Okay.
In the Land Raider, you're gonna do your thing. We're gonna pop the captain. Oh wait,
Yeah,
that's
so-
not how this works.
Yep, nope, different.
He doesn't
Not
have
him.
that.
He still
Yeah.
has free strat, so.
Yeah, I've got a free strat. That's what I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Lance and Lethals.
Right to
I
battle
assume.
another Red Rage
Mhm.
or Rampage.
Yeah. And I assume
What-
you
is
want
there
to
any
use
other
it for
strat?
base.
Yeah.
Not when you fight. Like, I mean, 6-inch consolidate's a battle type.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
Everybody's
gonna
in.
AOC the Land Raider.
Yeah, go fix captain. Got 7.
Just. Oh, you took the Relic Blade. Or.
Yes. He should have the relic blade. He on my
Oh
list
yeah,
has
you
it.
have the Relic Weapon. Yes, yeah. 6 and then +1 is 7.
Holy
Okay.
crap, chat. What are these
If you
dice?
bleed
him-
That was nuts.
Yes. So 4.
Orbs.
Oh, good
4
saves, though.
damage. And then
Scripts.
Vanguard Vets.
12. Okay. That was a
That was
very good hit.
reroll. Oh, very, very solid reroll. Pretty spectacular wound roll as well.
Yep.
Or yeah.
Just a casual
I think you
31.
You killed him exactly. Brutal. Does he
A
explode?
little overkill there.
Does. So it's gonna hit Scouts, Death Company, your guys, and I think that's
I think I
it. I don't
moved out, yeah.
Yeah. So my Scouts take 4. Ouchie. My Death Company take 4.
Oh,
Please get
brutal.
6 up, please. Nope. All right.
Didn't
And
say
then
pretty,
your
please.
Vanguard vets take 4. All right. Well, at least it's consistent.
Okay.
But you get 2 field. The friend coming out of the lane. So that's gone now. So inch there, inch there. So we definitely want one guy here.
Gonna charge the Land Raider to Lamartius.
Actually,
Oh,
I guess your
okay.
land rate will be the see me there, so that's not a good idea. So I think we just get them out on this side then.
Mhm.
So let's like get it top down. So
Yeah, I think that Salad coming out
he's
of
like
this
here, so I
turn
can
pretty
put him there.
spectacularly.
and then
The assault intercessors here are going to be a bit of a problem, and there's maybe they can knock the Land Raider out, but then there's still another assault intercessor squad to come back and swing back into them, plus all of this little utility stuff that Salad has.
Did you hear the sneeze?
Sure did. So they can do that, and then the other squad, I think, just gets out beside them.
Another one for the crowd. Yeah.
Because, yeah, we don't want to get shot by a Land Raider. That doesn't sound like a good time.
Yeah. You know, this kind of reminds me. I had a game. I think my last game. If you surround. I didn't know, but if you surrounded a transport completely,
Land Raider was
and you
the
can't
oath
have
of
the
moment
guys
target.
embark, and you don't kill the transport. They can't leave.
Correct.
And it's really awkward.
It is. Yes.
Like, oh,
All right, so we'll get it like that.
Actually,
Actually, I guess we'll be a little bit smarter about this. I'll put this captain, like, put him there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they used to clarify.
Then
Salad used
just
Angel's
kinda, like,
Sacrifice
layer
last round because the
intercessors.
Sanguinor had jumped into the Death Company squad that was here, and the Death Company turned around, did a little bit of damage to the Land Raider, but killed the Sanguinor, and he used Angel's Sacrifice to get hit rerolls against the Death Company unit, and then started his turn, triggered Oath on the Redeemer. So had full hit rerolls against both units.
Do I have to roll for it for each unit, or do I just roll 12 dice? I think I just roll 12 dice, right?
I think it's 12 dice, but like, don't.
I'll just roll
Quote me.
12.
One guy has a seatbelt on.
Actually, I guess I would technically have to roll for it separately, right? Because then I could say, like, because I could say one mortal, right? I think I have to roll for it separately.
Yeah, each unit rolls independently.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll roll. So green first. I'll just re-roll it all. So green first.
All right.
It's fine. Blue takes some.
It's blue. Cool.
Okay.
I will not pilot. Obviously.
Sure?
Obviously.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Cool.
All right.
You can have your guy fight.
Yeah. My one dude.
That-
Hits twice. Wounds once. Of course, he rolls a 1.
Don't
He
have
killed
the
1.
power.
Woohoo.
Actually, let's
Okay.
not kill that guy. Actually, let us kill that guy. Yeah, we'll take that as a successful turn.
I'd say it was.
Basically the best. Though I definitely forgot to say cleanse. But oh no, I did. I did say cleanse on those guys.
You did. Yeah.
Did. It's only gonna be 3. But it's whatever.
Didn't declare
Oh,
assault
Hold is
intercessors.
ongoing.
It's unfortunate.
Later.
And defend is ticking. All right. Well, Jonathan's still up in the score, but down in material.
So I'm gonna pick up the blue skin.
And this is going to be a big counter
And
punch
I'll
of a
pick up the
turn.
1 purple skill.
Yeah.
And we'll draw cards. Secure and area denial.
Oh, good draws.
Those are
Better than else.
doable.
Salad's gonna have to make up some points here. 10 points
Any battle
for
shock tests on that
Jonathan's
one.
Blood Angels on primary, and we'll
Bottom.
almost certainly get 10 points on secondaries
Loving
unless
it.
things
It's
go really,
heroic.
really sideways.
And then 1 scout in reserve,
So
and the other
Jonathan will
one
be
is
up
all
to
necessary.
63.
Yeah, the scout rolls when he comes in.
28
And the
point
assault intercessor
Deficit for
fails.
Salad.
He
And
wasn't
Salad has
doing
to
Yeah,
send
no
up his
grenades.
coming turn to
Which is-
knock out Jonathan's
I
scoring on
mean,
the
I
final
have
round
so
in
many
order
other
to
things
really
I can do
have the-
grenades.
Yeah.
great
It's not
chance
that
here.
big of a deal.
I got you.
All right, so who do we oath? So we probably send Van Vets down here to kill this. So an oath down there is probably fine. What do these Death Company? I think we might just try to kill your Van Vets in the middle here.
Makes sense. I mean,
So I guess we just oath the Van Vets.
yeah.
That seems reasonable. I really wish my Land Raiders survived.
Very glad he didn't.
Yeah, that's reasonable. So you can overwatch him if he comes out. I think he's just gonna hunker down and try to score me some points.
You've not scored investigating Peter, so that can come up.
Exactly, yeah. so the Vanguard vets, they go there. It's 3-inch charge. Yeah, I can live with that. I'll go like that. Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Trust me.
Do. So let's make sure that we have a squad. Yeah, so blue can get holders in 6 right out the gate, so I'll do that.
Yeah.
So it's like 1 there, 2 there, 4 more, 3 and 3. Yeah, just he gets wholly in, and then he goes like that. Green. Come just kind of like this. Just make sure you can't overwatch me with your Land Raider. Do the Death Company come out as well? Probably, right? This is what, turn 4? Yeah.
Top of 4.
So yeah, they'll come out. Party. So I don't know if this is going to be doable. If he goes there, goes there. Actually, it might be. Okay, so we'll do that. So no Overwatch from the Land Raider, and get this guy up there basically. So he could maybe go for an 8-inch charge there, depending on how the shooting goes.
Yeah. Sounds good.
That Assault Intercessor, I think, is going to fall back. He's not battle shocked. It's just
Great.
outside of 12 of the Calidus, I guess. Oh, not measure.
Yep.
I think he just goes like this, probably. Call it good there. And then
Interesting. We're pushing the Vanguard veteran squad over to the side here. Yeah, I think Jonathon recognizes that he's lost control of the middle of the table. He can clap back and kill a bunch of this stuff.
Yeah,
but
so I can definitely get some shots down here. So
he has
we'll
such a
that
lead that if he gives away that big unit,
good.
things could go really poorly for
so
him.
we definitely want this missile, the shotgun, or missile sniper shotgun. And I think that's all I can get to shoot, and then we'll just line these guys up on the line.
Sounds good.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Mm-hmm.
The infiltrators. Sorry, I need to make sure that there's enough space for an infiltrator to fit right here. Okay. They're just gonna move normally.
Gotcha.
Do that, and then he can come there, and he can come there. And then this guy is just gonna hang out back here.
Sounds
Hope
good.
that we draw signals before the end of the game.
Yeah.
And then the solo scout, I think, is just gonna stay off the table for now.
Sounds good. Alrighty. Hold up.
Yep. All right. So let's do 3 Inferno pistols and do these guys in the middle first.
Mm-hmm.
3s, rerolling, 2s, 3.
Damage on 1.
5. Kill the guy. Woo. We'll do green next. They'll shoot everything into them, and we'll overcharge the 2 plasma pistols. So here's the captain's pistol, hits. The normal guy's pistol also hits, and then 2s to wound. Okay. And then we have what? 4 bow pistols.
Yeah.
Rolling. 2 wounds, maybe 1.
Sure.
All right, bow pistols. Here's the hazardous test. First one is good. Second one fails. Oh, that's annoying. So we lose the sergeant.
I'll take the trade.
The other squad will do everything in there as well, and we'll overcharge the plasma pistols. So the captains hits, normal guys hits. All right, sure. I didn't want to wound with my pistols anyways. All right, 2 hits again. 1 wound. -1.
Like, that's like
Cool.
very funny to add.
The hazardous test. First one is good. Second one is good. All right.
Good.
God.
If you fail, I've died.
Um,
Alright, I'll take it. And with 2 guys.
and then I don't think I shoot any pistols down here. Could, but I don't think I do. Scouts will shoot there. Here's the crack missile. Hits.
Hits. Nope.
Oh,
Jesus.
God damn it.
Sniper.
I'm just debating if we reroll that. Nah, it's fine. Sniper. Hits. Okay. Sure.
Okay.
Shotgun. 1
See,
wound.
this is what does the damage. Do I have a 4 save? I can make it.
Yeah, you do. That was pathetic.
I might even say god awful. Well,
Yeah.
have fun.
I guess we're charging now. Vanguard vets looking for a 3-inch charge.
2.
They
Oh,
did it. Woohoo. Look at
everybody give them a round of applause. A 12 honestly would have been better, to be honest.
For you or for me?
For me.
Yes, for you.
The 12 just like literally just puts you in the corner and it's really funny.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So I want
I mean, that's
7 to fight probably, and then I'll just string with the rest. So I'm just gonna figure out where I need to be. So if he's basing there, he bases that base, and then we.
So apparently the other game started about
2 inches
30
there,
minutes ago.
And there.
Is
Where's the
not going swimmingly, and it might end up with an early concession here. We'll see how things go once these 2 are done, which should be just a little bit here. But we may not be jumping over to that game if it's basically over at the time that we end this one. So this might be an early end to the stream. I apologize for that, chat.
Yeah.
He needs to be a little bit over for coherency. Okay, so 7 guys fight, and then we're strung out a little bit. Let's go for this 9-inch charge from the scouts into the Calidus.
That's a bad idea.
Ugh. Oh yeah, she fights first, doesn't she? Forgot about that. Yeah, that would be a bad idea.
Good if she was down to
Don't
low
think
wings.
that's.
I think we need them here. So we'll just charge. All right.
Good choice,
Yeah.
I guess.
I've rolled 2 1s too many times.
It's honestly impressive.
Green will charge them. 9. It's a little bit better. So we're gonna do
Greedy do I get?
3.
So nothing
4.
into the Land Raider here. So
Bits.
Salad's gonna have his Land Raider to
This,
come back into
this
these
guy
assault intercessors,
here.
which is gonna be brutal.
This guy here. This guy.
Redneck. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Appreciate you.
Probably fine. Actually, we'll put another guy over on this side. Like this. And then blue will charge them.
Hey.
All right. Did not want the 11. This is where I wanted the double 1s. If all. And then, yeah, I guess I have to go over here like this. And, yeah, I have to go over here like that. Alright, you still can't heroic me.
You still can't.
I still got
Yeah,
one more guy, though. Can he make it? 8. 3? Of course he can. God damn.
The
Actually,
circle,
I guess I
you
could
can
put him like
you can move him
this.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can't intervene him anyways. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, see, the problem is that I need area denial still. Alright, so I can get area denial with him like that, and then he just bases there. And okay.
That's awkward, yeah.
Alright.
Who's fighting first?
We just have to kill you. We're not gonna fight with Vanguard Vets first. We're gonna fight with. Oh, I guess I have to declare my captain stuff. I think I just popped both captains.
Yeah. Checks out.
'Cause I really need you dead. So yeah, we'll just do both captains.
Yeah, there's a non-zero
do-
chance that
yeah.
they're both gonna die this coming turn anyway. So just a sea of red bodies here, chat. Just to
Yeah, we'll do
sort
that.
of clarify the
Okay,
coloring
I think-
again. The warmer color. We tried to keep the warmer colors
It's-
to red players, and the cooler
Yeah,
colors
'cause
to
you're
blue.
gonna interrupt
so
no matter
green
what,
and blues
basically.
are for
And-
Jonathan's.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Or the oranges
So-
are salads.
No.
I will think. I blow everything on. I'll fight on death. Oh, go ahead. Fight on death.
Find enough? Okay. All right. 3s, re-rolling, and then 2s.
Yeah.
10.
That's why we fight on death.
Yep.
Choose.
Okay.
Live. So
So 1
die.
dead, 2 dead, 3 dead. Oh my god, 3.5.
Till 3.5.
Those feel the pains were insane.
That's pretty. That first guy kind of went wild
Yeah.
with it.
So 3.5 dead.
I think. We'll put it all into green.
Okay.
Well, attacks.
Mhm.
I don't really care for lethals. So. Great. 3, 6, AP2. 3 damage.
So 1.5.
Yeah.
Just let him do it to him. Okay.
Mhm. I will interrupt.
Yeah, sure.
What do I want to put it into? It's a really good question. I should have killed this guy. I don't know what I was doing. So one guy has to go in Death Company.
Yep.
We'll put these 2 into blue. These 3 into blue, so 2 Sank and Sanguinary Guard and 2
Sanguinary Priest and 2
Priest.
Vanguard Vets, yeah.
Yeah. Did I put the captain there too, or did the captain like try to finish this guy off? Hmm. Gotta go into blue. Well. Yeah, captain's gonna go into blue.
Okay, so it's 2 Vanguard Vets, Sang Priest, and Captain into blue.
Yeah.
This one guy into green,
Green.
and then one guy into
One guy.
Death Company.
Yeah.
So I'll free strat and then spend the extra CP for the AOC on blue.
AOC, blue. Cool. I will do one into Death Company.
Okay.
3 AP2s.
Philippine takes one.
Then into green.
Mhm.
Or whatever the squad does not have AOC. I forgot the
Yeah.
colors.
It's green.
One. Kills him.
No.
But-
what am I saying?
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
have Philippine. Yeah. I'm too used to rolling Philippines.
Captain.
Twos. 5. I do have
Twos,
all
threes.
5 normal guys. Oh yeah, you don't have powers.
Yeah.
Yeah. AP3, so AP2, so 5 ups.
Yeah.
Kill
Kill
2. I think one guy's voted. Yeah. You died.
Other 2 Vanguard vets into them.
Mhm.
Ouch. 3. AP2 down to 1.
So 4 ups. So
Another.
another guy dies.
Then 5 chain
The
swords.
increase.
Yeah. 2 more.
Take it.
Damage.
All right. Okay. So you still get your fight on death going. Well, actually, I guess you can anyway.
Doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go
So let's do green next, I guess.
Mhm.
So they can all fight from where they're at. I guess he can. No, I just won't pilot. You'll just stay there because he's basing.
Mhm.
So
Yep.
you do have a wounded guy. So let's just do chain swords first. So 10 attacks.
We're gonna go ahead and pop AOC
Okay, makes sense.
for freezies.
Yep. 4. Or sorry, I'm reloading ones to because you're not on the object. So 5.
So I failed 2.
Yeah.
No. Nada.
Okay. Captain. 9 attack. 2s. You're rolling. And then 2s. So 1 dev and 8 invulns.
Okay. So it's just 4.
You failed 3, right?
I failed 3. Yeah. So I'm just gonna put them all together because
Well,
Yeah.
the dev wounds would
Does it
happen
matter?
at the. I guess it would be the. Oh no, this is the last thing. Yeah. No, you're right.
dies. So 2 dies. Kill the guy.
2.5. Oh my. These Philippines have been insane.
You want to?
Okay, happy there. Consolidate into you. Why not? So blue now. He can base there. Nobody else can base. So base. Base. So let's just
All
do. I guess we do the
one
chainsword
chainsword.
first.
For most of the marbles here, we need 3
3
there's
rolls,
captain and 2 assault
then
intercessors to kill 2
threes.
vanguard veterans and 2 characters.
5. Please die. Oh my
Nope.
god.
Oh,
Get out of
what
here
the
with that
hell?
nonsense. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
I guess the
nutty.
captain next. It's all the same at this point. 2s.
Uh-oh.
2s. Reroll the 1. No dev wounds. 9. Alright. So this gotta kill some of them, right? 1 dead, 2 dead.
Squad dead, and then we'll put this on. It doesn't matter. We'll put this on the Sing Priest, I guess. And Sing Priest will
So
be
we got
at
1 left.
1.
Oh my god, I can't believe I didn't kill them.
Yeah, so
and
here
then
it
the
points here
sergeant-
denial because now nobody can get
the
wholly
sergeant
within
technically
center
could kill them.
Although I think that
Oh, he's
mini
small.
area will score.
2 dev wounds and 2. Okay, oh, that's pretty
go-
good, sergeant.
No death
It's a
points. No death
Thunderhammer.
points.
It's a Thunderhammer.
Oh, okay. Save one.
Yep. Or wait, no, because the Sang Priest doesn't have been. Oh,
If I have AOC,
you
it's okay.
5 to
It's
6.
okay.
Yeah.
I'll take these 3. So I kind of did this very poorly, but Sang
Okay,
Priest is
so
dead
Sang
with the
Priest
first
dies the
attack.
first one. Captain takes 1, and then Captain takes 3.
Captain takes
So
3 more.
Captain's alive.
Captain's down
Oh
2.
my god. I can't believe I didn't kill this whole squad. That's so brutal. Those Field Pains were something
Bit
else.
nasty. And take away 5 points, which is pretty huge.
That's really big, actually, yeah.
Alright.
Vanguard Vets. So there's 7 of them, so 35 attacks.
Yep.
That would be good. Not that I really needed it over here. 24. Alright, guys.
Not ready for this. All these 5-ups.
There's your dead.
Oh, I'm dead, I think.
And do I have 2 guys on it? 3 guys on it. Perfect. All right. So we'll leave it like that. Okay. That's the turn. That was
wanna
really
pick
annoying
up-
that I didn't get area denial. So we get secure, and I'll just pitch area denial for CP.
Yeah, I'll pick up Caldus in case I get behind.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right, closing the gap here.
For my stuff. Oh,
And
I
defense
scored
stronghold should
defense
take out,
stronghold
yeah.
for 3 as well.
Yeah.
Yep. That looks
Capture
like it was
enemy
going to be a windmill
outpost and
slam for
area
Jonathan.
denial.
Did not look good.
Oh. Good thing you have your infiltrators there.
Yep.
Area denial scored out for Salad, which you should be able to get with the assault intercessors and jump packs next to the land raider over here. Hopefully the same thing
So you will
doesn't,
need a battle
doesn't happen over
shotgun
here.
in there.
Yeah, we'll take that now whilst we're thinking. I'm gonna oath. He's a little more than okay.
Crit Cross, thank you for the follow, by the way. Appreciate you.
I'm gonna redraw capture with the command point. Into storm hostile. That's not either.
That's also not great.
I had to ditch something, so. I need to owe something. I don't. Green Captain Squad, I guess. Yeah, you're my oath target. I'll fix the guys and put them.
Yeah. You chose the most extra pose for the Death Company that you could, eh?
Yes. Like the most just out there pose. Make sure they can be seen as easily as possible, of course.
Yeah.
Like, come on, what are we doing? If we're not doing that, what are we actually doing?
Well, you get to draw insane lines with your Inferno Pistols then, though. So
Ooh,
I think it's okay.
the spice. I already drew behind enemy lines, right? I think so.
I can check for you. I think you did. I think you did turn 1. Yeah, you did.
I have assassinate left. What else? I think. Happens.
I mean, if you want to search your deck, you can.
Actually, we're gonna have these assault intercessors get into the land raider. You
Four
don't mind?
moves, yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, all good.
and we're just gonna get him on the objective, the land raider. Make sure he's outside of one of that guy for me, please.
Yeah, you're good. He's not holding on the ruin if that's matters to you. I don't know if he can be well.
Just do that. I can scooch back. I have like a lot of movement, so.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Actually, yeah, that works. Yeah.
Infiltrators will advance.
Mhm.
Sure.
Zoom.
And you've pulled capture any outposts, so don't really have to worry about that.
Yes, I've already pulled that.
Actually, it's a really good roll. I'm gonna make another objective with my assassin. Wherever he went. Assassin, where'd you go?
On your dice. Okay.
There you go. Somewhere over here.
All right, here's what's
If
gonna
you just
happen,
move the
Jack.
objective.
Here's the
Hold
spice.
this here.
The assassin's gonna jump over here, hold down the objective. This assault intercessor is gonna run in, grenade the assassin, pistol an infiltrator, charge, kill the rest of the infiltrator squad.
Yep.
He's gonna whirlwind through this flank and clear out an entire side of the table by himself. Can confirm, guaranteed.
Okay. Captain will fall back into the Land Raider.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Is that the end of the move phase?
Yes.
I'm just gonna put the time on me real quick, and I'm gonna look through what I have secondary wise, because I might rapid ingress that last scout. So I've tempting target, not good. Behind enemy lines, it's fine. Bring downs, not good. Signals, defend, no prisoners, homers, and engage.
Probably worth it, honestly.
What, to rapid ingress him?
Does it matter for rapid ingress?
Not
You just
really.
put it down
'cause-
normally. You just put it down
Yeah.
normally.
Yeah, no. It was like if I needed like Storm Hostile or something like that, I might rapid ingress him just to like try to like cheeky like snipe them, but no. All right.
Yeah.
As you were.
Redeemer's gonna go kill Green Death Company, I guess. I don't know.
Sure.
Yep. Flamers. Well. Sure. They're a little dead.
I'm not even gonna bother rolling the Philippines.
Charges, assault into Ash. Yeah. Actually, we're gonna shoot them first. Assault
Okay.
into that guy.
Uh-huh.
No overcharge.
Okay. Do you not have 2 plasma pistols in the squad?
Hmm?
Do you not have
Which
2
one?
plasma pistols?
There's no captain in there?
You get a. Here's the save. I failed the save. You get a plasma pistol in a 5-man and on the sergeant and on normal guy.
One with
Nobody
plasma
really
pistol.
knows why.
You guys can learn something new every day.
I guess they just put 2 plasma pistols in the kit, and we're like, I guess you can. Take
Okay, now
It's pretty
orange
weird.
will charge.
It's like a special weapon guy in a jump back assault squad.
Should be enough. Yep, just barely.
No need to overdo it, boys. Just one guy. Actually,
Nobody has space. No.
yeah. Well, only one impact.
Yeah.
He does it. 1 damage.
I
Death
think
Company.
I'm gonna. No, I think I'm gonna heroic you with blue.
Oh, okay. Sounds cute.
How far do we go?
10.
Ray.
Cute.
Just try to make the charge a little bit harder and also avoid getting punched by Death Company. So
Mhm.
we can go 3. 6 there, and then there basically. Do we even get? So that's 8 there, and then let's do the start first. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ish. Then he can just go there. Okay.
Death Company's gonna charge green in response.
Okay. All right. Well, that'll do.
I'll reroll that.
Okay.
Wait,
You won't be able to end there, right? Because you didn't declare blue, so.
Yeah, there's that
I'll take it then.
far point
I'll take
is,
it.
yeah, probably movement blocked as well, yeah. Hopefully the same thing doesn't happen that happened last turn to Jonathan. We just don't kill them and can't leave.
Yeah, because you want your area to now, right?
I also want to get closer to the Vanguard vets, to be fair.
Fair enough.
Don't know if we're gonna get Storm though. That might be a burn. Because nobody held this objective. Because Jonathan couldn't consolidate
Landrider's
back,
going to try to charge blue.
no one held that objective.
Okay.
So that actually ended up being a wash, which is kind of funny. The fact that
That's
he didn't
gonna
score
do.
out his area denial.
Probably.
Right? 6.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got it. Easy.
No interrupts, so
Mm-mm.
Land Raider will go get him. Say, go get him, Tiger. What I spend my command point on this turn?
Cycling your objective.
True.
You kill the
Listen.
other one.
Wait, blue?
I don't think he can.
Is he not? Oh, yeah, he's kind of.
I think your base is at your Night Raider, yeah.
Oh, we're gonna fight blue. Power Fisto.
Can this guy fight blue right now?
You're not base to base?
Actually, I guess you could.
I can
yeah,
come that way.
I would make that. Yeah. Yep, you got it. Yep.
Wait.
I'll just order it roll. So Sergeant dies and the captain makes both.
Only 6 on the captain. He dies low.
All right. Cool.
And then, do you want yours to move green?
Yeah.
Cool.
Very
That's the best thing I could get with that turn.
Yeah.
All right. That was. Where'd my? Oh yeah. I was like,
I'm gonna pick up scouts.
I'm gonna discard for command point.
So 5-point differential now for Salad.
All right. I got 15 primary.
But
What do I
Jonathan's
drop
up
for
in
secondary?
15, 45
Good.
total primary score.
6 signals. That's pretty good.
And
engage on all
Salad
fronts.
is
That's also
capped
very
at
good. All right,
40
so
because he has 25 and can only score
Let's
15
see.
more, which he certainly will.
investigate signals.
Did not play quite aggressively enough to be able to
wait,
knock
is there
Jonathan
no
off of any
investigation?
You get 6 on.
objectives.
It's covered, or I guess
It's
there isn't. But
Okay.
Investigate signals engaged in all fronts.
So
Are the draws.
let's see, so where's
Scouts
the,
can investigate.
9 is-
The assault intercessor in the
This
corner
guy
can
do it?
investigate.
I don't think he. I think he's just barely, fortunately.
yeah, he's just
Ah.
out. He's just out. You have to be wholly within. It's kind of mean.
Yes, I do. Yeah. Yeah, I think he's just out. Yeah.
Right.
Unfortunate. All right, so I can definitely get 6 quarters then, or 6 points for 3 quarters or 3 corners, and then
Oh, give me.
yeah, I need to
Morale.
roll battle checks, but I'm going to auto pass that Vanguard event or that Assault Intercessor. And then I'll roll it for the guy at the bottom here. He's fine as well.
He's good. I don't think he matters because you have infiltrators.
Yeah. All right, so
Done. So that'll be the full. We can just point it out if you want. We don't need to roll this.
I will need to roll my scouts.
Yeah.
The solo scout.
Does it matter?
Battle shock. Yeah, because you won't be able to do signal battle shock.
Okay, yeah, for signals.
Yeah, so you can max engage.
That's it, right? Because everybody else does signals.
And
You get
6
your 4 quarters guaranteed as long as you just move the Vanguard vets in.
points, Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Salad's going to score a 15 plus whatever he draws.
I'm just
rolls
trying to
around.
think if
That's
it's
up to
worth
68.
trying to charge Death.
Mm,
Does killing them matter?
I don't know
I'm
if
just
Salad
going
can
to
take this one
look
back
through
here.
your
I think
secondary.
that investigate signals
Just grab
draw was
2
really
command
good.
points.
Yes.
Because I think that pulls it
So you have
out
no
of the
prisoners,
range
homers,
of
assassination.
secondaries
run away from
clawing
me?
back the
I
difference.
think I just run away from you, yeah. Send battle
That's
line
like-
down. Yeah, I'm just gonna run away. Because
Yeah.
you don't really have anything that.
The best thing I can get is like, yeah, you just run away.
So, and what we're actually gonna do is these Vanguard vets are gonna be making an objective, I think. Because in case you draw a tempting target, just make it in the back corner. So they're gonna move like this.
Good.
Yeah, I think
and
even
then
an investigate draw, I could not score
it's basically like this, and then just spawn an objective.
Salad basically anything here. So he could, I think he's already drawn capture.
Somewhere in here, like that, basically almost.
Oh, he
perfect.
hasn't. So he
Yeah.
could draw capture,
So they'll just move like that,
which would score him 23.
and then this scout comes in.
But that's only 76. He'd need to score another
over
8-point
here,
secondary.
like this.
The only other
I'll
one
just
I
roll
think
his
in the
battle
deck for
shock.
him is investigate, which he can't
It's
max
fine.
on. So I
that
think
will be
that's
So
the
you can
GG.
signals. The infiltrators will just. I'll just advance them. Fuck it.
Yeah, that's gonna be GG. I
Yeah.
can't win from this
Yeah.
unless, yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Wow.
think you have secondaries
was
that you can draw
crazy.
that you can score more. on.
Crazy
Stands
finish there.
As long
Yeah.
as he's with 9.
I think Salad
Yeah,
was
he
a
is.
little too conservative,
and then these scouts just come
potentially,
in here.
on round 3.
And do this.
Keeping the Death Company back was an interesting move because it allowed
Absolutely.
Jonathan to
Me-
push
Yes,
laterally
so
here
just see what you draw. Yeah.
and score out these like 20 points on primaries.
great.
You can't really do
That's
Well, I would have
5.
picked up my guy. That's
Yeah. So you get 5 for that. You get 15 primary. And then, yeah, I don't think there's a way to.
whatever. No
Close that.
prisoners.
I might kill your scout, so I'll maybe get 4.
Yeah, this is a good one. Almost certainly the Assault Intercessor dies for sure.
Oh yeah, this guy needs to be.
I'll end
Yeah,
up,
you
like-
can. Well, so how do you kill the scouts? Is the question.
I don't kill these scouts. No.
Oh yeah, you can kill this guy, and then the Calidus can drop in and kill this guy.
Yeah,
I'll get 4. I don't think I can like sneak out anything else. Like,
I think that's
think
correct.
so.
what's the range in these looking? It's only 24, right?
He's a hunter killer still remaining, I believe. Which would be
Yeah.
funny. But the line of
I
sight
mean,
stuff.
yeah, the Calidus I think just needs to come in here and kill that solo scout, because even if the Land Raider could, like,
Yeah.
the Calidus doesn't have anything else that it can drop in and try to kill.
Yeah.
So yeah,
You've
just roll your
actually-
flamer and your charge there. Just CP that.
2.
6s.
No.
So that's 77, 84.
77 to 84.
Damn. All right.
To the end.
7-point differential. Great
Yeah.
game. That was sick.
Probably going first. Maybe this mission of going first is good.
I
think
think
That's
the
Ingress.
I think you should have started Lombardi's squad in Deep Strike.
Yeah. I think I kind of realized, like, yeah. I'm used to because, like, in something like a World Eaters, you don't want to do that, right? Because
Correct. Into World Eaters, yeah, but like, well,
right.
actually,
And every other,
ah,
yeah, no, you don't.
World Eaters is still like kind of fine. Like, why wouldn't you do it?
Just because warriors are definitely running at you first, I think.
Sure, but if you go second, then you get to.
Also,
rapid
you can
ingress
just
at the
put
top.
Death Companies out in the center, and they can't actually kill Death Company because their entire army is damaged too. They don't have the attacks, and if you do, you fight on death and like you get your points back.
I mean, sure, but like, I don't know. I think they play rapid ingress them because the
I think
benefit
you
of
are
rapid
right in
ingress-
this match. Yeah, rapid ingress is definitely the move for certain.
But it just allows you to respond to what your opponent does, right? Like,
Yeah,
and it
I think-
guarantees that they do stuff.
yeah, yeah. Probably true. I definitely missed out on.
Will we get the breakdown from these players? I'm
Primary.
gonna
I think locks me the game.
try to get into the second game.
I think I should have moved my infiltrators up quicker to make it an objective. I think they needed to create an objective on one of the active turns. And I turned 3.
You should have made one on turn 3, yeah, because then you would have scored
Yeah.
15 on turn
Yeah.
4.
4. There's extra 5.
Yeah, and you
And then-
making that your assault intercessors and jump packs making that charge onto mine on that one objective that kept you in the game. Because if I scored 15 there, I think you just won on the spot, basically.
Yeah, for certain. I mean, I had like, my thought was like, well, I can have 2 attempts. That those guys and I have the assassin.
I don't
Which
even
is
know if
like-
the assassin, because if the assassin misses with 2 attacks, then she doesn't take the objective, right?
This is the objective. That's true. But you don't get saves, right?
No, sure, but if you roll a 1 on the hit roll and then you roll a 1 or a 2 on the wound roll,
Yeah.
then that's
True.
then the squad lives, right? Like,
Right. Sure. She only has 5 attacks. I forgot she not have 6.
and she's only strength 5, I think.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's why I rolled it first. I was gonna reroll that charge of good anyway, so I think I kind of realized, like, I have to make it, or I just like I'm toasted.
yeah. Well, I mean, your assault intercessors made it, so it didn't matter at that point. But
Yeah.
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 If the assassin did make it, does that change anything?
Be some
I don't think so,
scheduling.
right?
Some
no,
scheduling
the
conundrums
assassin
here,
making that
chat.
charge doesn't. In fact,
I don't
Actually,
know
the
if we're gonna
assault
make it into
intercessors
this
made
next
it. I
game.
think you didn't want to make that charge.
Connor, I could have dropped you to 5 if I made it. There's a world where if she makes it, she fights, she kills
I
all
think
but
that
like
they are
2 people,
ramping
and then
things
I
up for the
think
second game.
I
Apologies,
can
chat.
pile
we're
into
gonna be
one
able
of
to
your
get into
other
that one.
objectives.
So we'll just break down with the players here, and then we'll call that good. That'll be the stream for today. Thanks everyone for coming and hanging out.
Would have been that.
Or
one that the
consolidate.
assessors-
We'll
Yeah,
I
it's
could
no
have gone
discussion
1
for a
up
bit.
there. I think I could have got 1 up there if I was smarter.
Could you? Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. And then
I got
would've-
disconnected from the lobby, so I could tell you.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
Okay,
sorry,
sorry.
I went to go switch the other game, but apparently they're ramping up, so
All good.
Yeah.
it was a premature lobby closure.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for the game though, guys. That was pretty sweet.
Yeah.
I do
Definitely secondaries.
Yeah,
There's secondary drop.
and it feels
Yeah.
like the not being able to cut primary on round 4 was probably tough, because if you had like a fast unit that could just push up into 2 of the objectives in 1 turn,
Yeah.
then that would
I
have been
definitely
a big deal.
I think I misplayed. I don't know if I misplayed with my scouts, but I would have liked 1 unit to be running around the table still.
Yeah.
I
kind
think
of figured.
you should have played more conservatively with your scouts, just because you need them for late games, like scoring, right?
Yeah. I thought it was just like I already drew. So I drew investigate signals early, which is like my worst nightmare.
Or
It's like, well,
yeah, you did. Yeah.
it's like, and then from there, it's like, well, I know. To me, I don't think it was gonna matter. I think
Yeah.
just so early on, it's like already drew investigate signals, which is like what they're mainly used for, anyways, because
I'm not sure what the results
the
of the
assassin
other
does
game
whatever.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe for making objectives. It would've been nice.
My secondaries were just so much better than yours, I think.
It
and
sounded
I think,
like
what decided it.
Blood Angels were
Yeah,
gonna win, but I'm not sure what the
I
results are.
definitely got getting like some 0 drop, like 0 pointers on the first turn, and
Yeah.
a couple of 0 pointers speckled, just sprinkled throughout. It was rough. But
For sure.
hey, heart of the cards, you called it. You know.
Yeah, I did.
You just have to believe more. That's the secret sauce.
Exactly.
True. True.
Yeah, thanks for the game, guys. I got your scores in, so you're all set. Jonathan, congratulations on winning it.
Thank you.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Solid.
Cheers,
good
guys.
afternoon, guys. See ya.
Yeah, see ya.
All right, everybody. That will be it for me today. There is a non-zero chance I will be live this evening with maybe some speed freaks. I'm not sure. It depends on what time. I have some family obligations to take care of, but what time those get ramped up at. But otherwise, that should be us for today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Let's go raiding momentarily. I know, Inky. It's very exciting. The game's over. Blood Angels, yeah. It was tough there, you know. You're not sure like which faction's gonna take this one down, but Blood Angels did. They did win this one. Let's see. Lollipop Golem or Gollum is streaming a game. Redtail Services is streaming a game. But Gollum has an interesting profile picture. Let's maybe not go there. Redtail Services is live streaming a game of 40k. We're going to go hang out with them. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out with me, and I will see you later. I don't know when my next scheduled stream is. Next week is going to be tough because I'm leaving Wednesday to go down to Dallas for the DreamHack Invitational. So I'm not sure how often I'll be live or when I'll be around, but yeah. I'll see you then. So cheers, everyone. Have a good one.